You know, I'm always listening to what their definition of hip-hop is. Well, this is my definition. Listen up. What's hip-hop, fam? The Wu-Tang Clan. To dilated peoples and sons of man. What's hip-hop, fam? Mob Deep to Slumville. From Nas's Illmatic to Cypress Hill. What's hip-hop, fam? Without Dr. Dre, Ice-T, Tupac, or NWA. What's hip-hop, fam? A Tribe Called Quest. Black Sheep, KRS-One to Jada Kiss. What's hip-hop, fam? Without the Far Side, Public Enemy, DOS Effects, and Channel Live. What's hip-hop, fam? Props to Gangstar, the Licks and King Z shutting down the bar. What's hip-hop, fam? The Beastie Boys, the Beatnuts and Cool G Rap, bring the noise. What's hip-hop, fam? Goody M.O.B. From Outkast to Onyx to Tony G. What's hip-hop, fam? Without Rakim or DJ Kool Herc from way back then. Don't agree with me? Then you got to chill. EPMD always kept it real. What's hip-hop, fam? Without E40 and Short. To Paris and Spice One with the street reports. What's hip-hop, fam? Run DMC, LL, X-Clan, or MC Shy D. What's hip-hop, fam? OG Cannabis, Razzcast, the Far Right, and Exhibit Spit. What's hip-hop, fam? Snoop and Dogg Pound, Kid Frost and Cycle Round, reppin' my town. What's hip-hop, fam? Without the DOC, Ice Cube, DJ Quick, and Eazy-E. What's hip-hop, fam? The Ghetto Boys, Roach the 5'9" and Comic, spittin' atomic. What's hip-hop, fam? Most Def and Quali, to Funk Dubious and the Visionaries. What's hip-hop, fam? Without Chino Excel, Fat Joe, the Mexicans, rest in peace, Big L. What's hip-hop, fam? Southside and Big Pun, Strong Arm Steady and Black Moon Son. What's hip-hop, fam? Without Crooked Eye, DMX to Jay-Z or M.O.P. What's hip-hop, fam? DJ Tony Touch, Deep Rock and CL Smooth, tearing shit up. What's hip-hop, fam? Above the law, Supernet or the Clips, killing them boys. What's hip-hop, fam? Without B.I.G. Living legends of Pharaoh to JMT. What's hip-hop, fam? Immortal technique to all 5 elements that make it complete. And hip-hop, fam, is all across the globe. Our culture and story will forever be told. What's hip-hop, yo? This family tree brought to you by Crazy Race, another ill MC.
Yo, man. Relevance Radio is back up in here. Let us be the last ones to tell
That's
you.
right.
Happy New Year.
Feliz Año Nuevo, baby.
I'm MVP. We got Young Rapito in the building. Young Crazy
He sounds
Race.
like somebody I know right now.
You know what I'm saying? B-side is in the building.
That's MVP,
Thank you,
man.
everybody. That's what's up,
Yeah, we
man.
back, man. It's live
that's
officially in
the
the mix.
intro.
Hey, since you've been here, the one been continuously kicking it off, holding it down for the B-side, man. What's popped off in the last few months?
Oh man, we stayed, pretty much doing the show until 2 Mondays happened to be holidays. We took advantage, man. We've been doing it for 7 years straight. We took that little hiatus.
So
took
you're saying you
advantage.
didn't have the show on Christmas, man?
Christmas and New Year's, we finally took a break.
There it is.
Hiatus.
A well-deserved break.
Yeah, you know what? Like, working is getting so consistently working is it's so normal. Yeah, it's like weird that we actually took Christmas and New Year's off. But yeah, man, we took a little break, like you said earlier, recharged the batteries. I was chilling at home with the baby girl.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right, man.
Brandy Chanel, she's already.
Yep.
I was telling MVP sitting up, crawling damn near.
You got a beautiful daughter,
Yeah,
bro.
bro.
And of course, the first words were, Dada.
Oh yeah, she's already saying that.
Dope.
She don't have a lot of words.
That's awesome.
She don't have a lot of words yet, but she's saying that.
And that's what I'm talking about,
First
2018. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
2018 New Year. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody. that tunes in, fucks with us, has been fucked with us for 6 years straight. Something like that, I think, in March. March will be 3 years we've been rocking right here at the B-side.
B-side, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So big ups for them for holding it down, as always, representing with us. But, man,
hey,
a lot of shit to talk about.
Hey, a lot to talk about, but you also, during the hiatus, though, you took full advantage of that as well, man. Let them know, man, because we got to talk, give them the update on the project.
Yeah, we got the update. You know what I'm saying? We've been doing as you know, the Mango Kush beer. You know what I'm saying, with St. Moth. So that's officially about to drop. You know what I mean? Little we got hung up a little bit on the productivity side, but we're there. We got batches coming, and that's about to drop. Besides that, FaZe Rock. You know what I'm saying? We tightened up his project. He just dropped the graphics as of yesterday. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And produced.
Big up, FaZe.
Produced and MC'd by him. It's his project. You know what I mean? He got a couple other producers on it. I think Gifted Glitch is on it. Somebody else was called Brainwash Campaign. 10 joints. You know what I'm saying? Nothing. You know what I mean? Not like a 20-song album in this day and era. Like it's a dope little concept record. You know what I'm saying? So FaZe is dropping that. You got Academics has been doing something with Suplex from the Beat Brothers. Bruisers. My bad.
Beat Bruisers.
Yeah, from Beat Bruisers. You know what I'm saying? With Harsh Ramirez and Spit Savage, also part of that camp.
So what I know about that, those names you said, that's gonna be on some boom bap shit, man.
Yep.
I already know that.
Yeah, then I just dropped that video. You know what I'm saying? The My Definition video that we just played. I dropped that. That's from the last album, but you know what I mean? Visually, I saw something. I was like, yo, I'm speaking these names. I'm talking about paying homage to hip hop. It's only right that I do a visual to this, and I just dropped that one. So, My Definition. Mark my words, is coming. You know what I'm saying? Slowly but surely. I've been in the lab. The pen is still going. It's just I'm not putting that effort in it the way I should be, but I got so much shit popping off around me that it's kind of hard to, you know?
Yeah, octopus arms over here,
yeah,
man.
You got to wear many hats sometimes, though, brother.
And then you can't sleep in as much as I do sometimes, too. Because, hey, once you hit my age, you know what I'm saying? You have those days you're like, fuck it, I ain't getting up till after 1 o'clock today.
MVP, for those who don't know, MVP laughed right away because for this show, we also have a group thread on text.
Yep.
We be going in on this dude.
Yep. They're asking if I'm by noon. They're already asking me if I've been awake yet. You know what I mean? And because I don't respond, they automatically assume that I'm not awake.
Yeah.
I'm fucking clowning these fools.
Sometimes it's just a nap, though. I'm not saying homie's been asleep the whole time.
Yep.
Okay, I'm not saying
that's
he
what it
slept
is, man.
from
What happens is he wakes up in the morning and then after he eats and all that, he has to take a nap before he starts.
Almost right after he eats.
That's it. Don't put a couple pistols in me, then it's automatic. You know what I'm saying? The hops got, you know what I mean? My Kush beer puts me to sleep. Put it that way.
You wake
Lights
up.
out.
Yeah, no, on the real, homie. You wake up him. Like when we're going out to like a Vegas trip or, we're doing something. And, you got to be active, right? You get up early and you go do shit.
Not
right?
me.
No, man.
Not me.
We go eat breakfast and have a couple micheladas or whatever. And this guy's back in the room asleep at 10 o'clock.
Hell yeah. I got to get mine in. You know what I'm saying?
He wakes up he's ready to go at 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. I'm like, you missed the whole day.
That's another reason why we did the hiatus too, though. You know what I'm saying? It was 3 months that we need to recharge.
Yeah.
You know, all the shit on the plate, I was like, yo, I need to back up for a little bit.
Nah, it really needs to happen.
Yeah, and then on the back side of it, you're gonna be seeing. I got a Relevance page gonna be dropping off. You know what I'm saying? A little jump off for the radio show as well. It'll be linked to bsidechannel.com so you can check it out. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? Just kind of the little history of us doing the radio show, showing some of the images, some of the interviews and shit. So it's going to be dope. I look forward to dropping that for you guys.
We got some hot ones, definitely, man, for reals, man. You got some heavy hitters,
So we want to thank everybody that has been tuning in for all the time and then that is tuning in right now. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't know, we got DJ Survive on our ones and twos. Our resident.
Yeah, sometimes we're thankful for him.
Our resident DJ.
Sometimes.
You know what I mean? We shit on him too, though.
Oh yeah, he gets
literally.
It. Yeah,
literally.
Yeah. See, he needs a mic right now.
No, but and also too Shay Whitey holding us down in the back.
Drac in the back.
And Drac in the back.
What up, Fuerza? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Fuerza is another official host. He just never gets on the mic.
Yeah, it's a back noise over there.
That's right. 10 seconds.
That Chi-Town wind.
You know what? He 10 seconds. Hey, that guy makes me happy because sometimes I'll slip in like a quick little joke. I think it's funny, but I don't make too much of it. But he gets it.
Yeah.
So I appreciate him.
He's the one guy on the team that gets Rabbit's jokes.
I appreciate that guy.
Hey, can you go out with me on Friday and make me look a little bit cooler? Sound
does,
a little
hey,
bit cooler.
Long hair.
Yeah, there we go.
Man, we back. It's Relevance every other Thursday night right here on bsidechannel.com.
Hey, can you tell we missed each other?
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit, huh? Just a little bit.
So what are we going to have to
Tune
play
in,
tonight?
tell a fucking friend, blast it out, we live.
No, but before we do all that, let's just tell them what's going down tonight. Tell them who we have in the house and what's cracking.
We got my brother Sal Rojas from BrownPride.com officially in the building.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? OG head. You know what I'm saying? Been in the game for a long time. Good to see the brother. We got Chemo the Blaxican.
What?
You know what I'm saying? Legend in this hip hop game.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? We got, you know what I'm saying, his apprentice, his prodigy, Sicko Soldado from Dead Silence.
That's right.
In the camp. You know what I'm saying? Also going to be here tonight.
And they got a show
coming up
Yep.
tomorrow.
Tomorrow night. So we're going to be talking about
Friday.
that.
Yeah.
Chemo got the new video he just dropped.
That's right.
It's Relevance, man. We here. This is underground hip hop, though, so I want to stop talking and let the DJ get up in the mix, man.
Oh,
one time,
shit.
Survive. You ready?
Hey, DJ
Survive's
Survive,
been
shit
ready,
on him
huh?
one time.
Literally. Give him that relevant shit, homie.
It's bsidechannel.com. Relevance Radio, man. Act like you know. This is the shit.
They gave us a shovel, and what's found? The beat chunky sound. They gave us a shovel, and what's found? They gave us a shovel, and what's found? The beat chunky sound. Can't rehabilitate this killer jam. We're wanted for murder all across this land. I'm the lifespan of vinyl born into grand. Never dated material, it's all new brand. Brain cells we destroyed listening to Pink Floyd. With that destructive lifestyle I got annoyed. The Lord knew, saw me through, helped me fill the void. Even as a grown man I'll still be boy. It's up to us to gather, it's here for the taking. A new view of seeing life forever I'm thanking. Put the new world in order, all sorts of shortcomings. Rapmatic, keep drumming, it's all relevant. Hip-hop not for selling it, even though it does. Getting high off this word of mouth buzz. Ask me how I used to be and I'll say I was. I Mary Jane, but I'm devoted to her cuz. There's not enough sick days for all these ill feelings. Rest, relaxation, healing. Regardless of the dealings, we keep on reeling. Rest, relaxation, healing. Finds truly love appealing. Rest, relaxation. Hate brings friction. You don't dance, you listen. Living out the premonition. Fit the description of the culprits of taking out competition. Don't mean to stir up any trouble, but we're popping that bubble with sure needles. Bellow has doubles. Say it to your face with no reservation. Excuse me, sir, but it's the stage.
Sitting with good stuff. Let me, girl, let me step into your world. We can do it with the good stuff. Yeah, you know I'm always with it. I'll be over in a minute. You with it? Good stuff. You not trying to be alone. I hit you on the phone. We can talk about good stuff. Tell me if you need it now. Yeah, you know I come around. Put it down. Good stuff. Girl, let me step into your world. We can do it. Yeah, a lot of time going by. ride since the time of every guy wanting us since junior high, but ever since 11th grade, her body got colder. Plus she knew it, so she threw it to this nigga that was older, already pursuing, screwing niggas in their 20s. By the time we graduated, she had already had plenty up in her. But I said I still would hit it if I ever had the chance. Ran into her years later, clubbing with her friends over tequila. Surprised she remembered who I was. Rarely looked my way back in the day as a scrub, but see, that was the past. She's feeling my presence cause she's probably seeing cash, but I knew it. Ruined the small talk for a minute while I'm thinking to myself like, damn, she looks different, but thinking if I wanna still live out that fantasy I had when I was younger. Putting her legs places, hands grabbing the rail, talking about past dudes and how they put her through hell. Flicked her cigarette ash down on the ground, said we should do it even though she knew I wouldn't be your
shadows in the dark just get no blacker. This is me, a bright light taking flight, wait for the rapture. And who are you? A soul whose time's now through. This is true for each and every one of you. Where I stand, a land like no other, where you can hate your brother, kill a neighbor, or have some slave labor. I see it so corrupt. Mother Earth is now fed up. Too late to wake up. See the earthquake shake it up. The foundation built by being human. This is me being a true man. This is me. 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 Come look at me.
On the block, living cutthroat, trying to make it out right. Kids stay composed, never was the loud type. Sat back, scoped out what the street would act like. Gang warfare, but it was a knife fight. First generation, kids in the nation, trying to learn the language. Look what we're facing. Parents working hard for the food, put the plates in. Kids running wild in the streets, homes vacant. Ghetto education top, we got the basics. Had to learn the streets too, master both places. Yeah, rough life at young ages. Cause sometimes what's in the air is contagious. But not everybody fall in the trap. That's why I felt I had to fall in the rap. Made it out, never moved back. Even though I love Pico Union, I take what I learned there, turn it to a movement.
DJ Survive, 1s and 2s, Relevance Radio. It's that underground hip-hop shit. Like Survive and Rabbit say, cause it's the shit.
Walking out the front door, I realize that our story stays untold. They only glamorize the violence and the gun smoke. A day in the neighborhood life is much more. Walking out the front door, I realize that our story stays untold. They only glamorize the violence and the gun smoke. A day in the neighborhood life is much more.
America's vision is blurry, the jury's hung. She screams fuck love, she eats her young. Mentally ill since bunker hell. I eat what I kill out here in the Ville. Blood gets spilled on the Highland Plains. I eat my fill, leave the remains. If you're built for the kill, then the blood never stains. No one complains on top the food chain. 2 chains, 1 Jesus head, 40,000 fed, 1 piece of bread. Better bow your heads, what the Bible said. I'm a mile ahead, what my pilot said. I'ma die here sitting on a pile of bread. I'ma fly there sitting on a private jet, reading Kurt Vonnegut, blowing chronic kid. Tell me how high do you really wanna get?
Walking out the front door, I realize that our story stays untold. They only glamorize the violence and the gun smoke. A day in the neighborhood life is much more. Walking out the front door, I realize that our story stays untold. They only glamorize the violence and the gun smoke. A day in the neighborhood life is much more. This type of shit happens every day. But you didn't know. This type of shit happens every day. It happens every day. What you didn't know? Let it bump, feel good.
Turn the speakers up one time. 2018, they said medical marijuana is legal, right? Smoke that shit.
Left behind when you daydream. See me, I live it.
I like we have it anyway.
Talk, bullshit, walk. Yo, Swift, tell them what we talking about.
Alright, we talking about determination. A hungry pack of wolves is what you're facing. Swimming with the sharks, walking big dogs that bark through every ghetto project and park.
If I can take what I take and show you all I had, half of y'all would still end up mad. You haters can't hide from yourself. The liquor's top. Shell.
Yo, if you wanna play to win, you gotta play hard. You gotta fight, get bruised, battered and scarred. My niggas go round for round with anybody you can think of. We official liquid niggas drinking all your drink up. Faggot.
Smoke to choke. What? Guess that's how it is, always been dope. Tell you about this letter to this bird I wrote. Told her 93 muscles in your throat.
Survive.
Bitch, gobble it up. You fucking with some Rollo niggas, Rollo as fuck.
BeesideChannel.com.
Since I was a young buck, getting caught with my pants down, beating it up.
Life in the inner city, this for all my Rollo niggas that's living that life in the inner city. Life in the inner city, this for all my ghetto chicks that's living that life in the inner city. Life in the inner city.
Hey, shout out to my compa Joker and Gloria. You know what I'm saying? Little baby seed coming. Announcement of a son or daughter coming. Congrats.
That's Survive, already killing it, man.
Yeah, he's killing that shit on the mix.
Hey, after a hiatus, you better set it off like that.
I used to listen to Awesome 2 on WHBI. I used to hear all kind of rap groups before sampling loops. Rappers wore bell-bottom leaf suits. Me and Kenny couldn't afford that, so we would go to the park when they was jamming to hear rap. I used to listen to the Cops Broke It Up. I always thought to myself, damn, why they fucked it up? But nevertheless, I was in love with the microphone. And it stayed that way until I left home. On the streets of New York, now I'm free. But with freedom comes big responsibility. I used to walk around driven by the force. I remember how large Super Rhymes was, but he fell off. I used to wonder about crews they used to rock. They were large, but none of them could manage to stay on top. Do you ever think about when you out of here? Record deal and video out of here. Mercedes-Benz and Range Rover out of here. No doubt BDP is old school, but we ain't going out. Some years went by, I saw myself into a group home. I used to watch the show I Dream a Genie and dreamt about when will I be large like Houdini. But I was messing with graffiti on the subway and getting chased by the cops almost every day. I knew it had to be a better way, see, so I would go to my room, blast Run DMC. Around 1984, I left the group home again alone, still dreaming about the microphone. Give me a chance, man, I know I can rock it, but I had to worry about putting money in my pocket. So when I reached the showtime, met my helper DJ Scott LaRock, and we both loved hip-hop. I was taking suckers out in the shelter system. Yeah, there was rappers in the shelter, but I had to diss them. But all along, my vision was never lost. I kept seeing all these rap girls falling off. Do you ever think about when you out of here? Fly girl and fresh, get out of here. $5,000 love seat out of here. No doubt BDP is old school, but we ain't going out.
Yeah. Brr. Fuck is the deal? I ain't with all that weekly rap shit. Fuck your weekly series. Fuck out of here. Fuck about none of that shit. Fuck out of here. You know what I mean? Brr. Sábado grande. Brr. Let's do it. Hey yo, what's a gorilla? An animal that's ill. I'm like a thug with bloods coming out the Ville. Still chill with the Crips and shit. Talk shit, then I split your lip. What the fuck is you on? You better stop fucking with Sean before I knock on your door and shut up your moms. Old bitch, tell your son your man Sean was here. Karate move, said Palmer rear. Disrespectful dude, bust get disconnected dude. Leave a mess, disinfect the room. Boom, when God made me, he broke the mold. Set that shit on fire, flush down the commode. This a freestyle, nigga. I punch flies out of your face. A green out, nigga. Sean Price. Sabado y Grande. Use a change that, y'all. I'm Carlito Bregante.
I know we're doing everything that we want to. Meanwhile, are we losing? 'Cause we won't let go. And yeah.
Yeah, he was a black skin seco soldado. Monomaniac walked up in the building. Fuerza Mexica in the building. Michi, I see you.
To save all your bullshit threats and drama for the news guy. Niggas need to act the age and not the shoe size.
Spitting it raw, spitting till you slip on the floor. Make your girl not want you no more. You want
Step to your label, make them dish out all the cash in the place. Before I have to punch somebody's ass in the face.
Yo, the ugliest thug, never running out of money in clubs. Got the crib with the African
Bagging
rub.
hoes by the cargo, they call me Mr. Charmo. Break into their crib and disconnect Mr. Alarmo.
Yo, big fish, eat little fish, you little bitch. You ticklish, I twist you niggas up like licorice.
You wanna be a big baller, but you traveling, talking about battling, nigga stop battling.
Yo, when the first body touches the ground, a lot of blood gushes around. My silencer crushes the sound.
Jigged out Patrick Blazy suits, pimping hoes and Daisy Dukes. Speed nuts, flip the most amazing loops.
What you love, lose it with a push and a shove. Who you think let OJ the glove?
When we bang hardcore, make you slam on the hard floor and do a backspin on the cardboard.
Show me your love, jump from 20 stories above so I can write my name in your blood.
Why? 'Cause we own cribs, own whips, and chrome rims, bone skins with silicone tips.
I love it.
I know you do. I know you do.
Kick it? Yes, you can. Can I 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 kick it? Can I kick it? Can I kick it? Yes, you can. Kick it to all the people who can quest like a tribe does. Before this, did you really know what live was? Comprehend to the track force, why? Cause getting mentions on the tip of the vibe buzz. Rock and roll to the beat of the funk fuzz. Wipe your feet really good on the rhythm rug. If you feel the urge to freak, do the jitterbug. Come and spread your arms if you really need a hug. Afrocentric living is a big shrug. A life filled with, that's what I love. A lower plateau is what we're above. If you diss us, we won't even think of. We'll nipper the dog and give a big shove. This rhythm really fits like a snug glove. Like a box of positives, it's a plus love. As the trial flies high like a dove.
it? Can I kick it?
Yes, you can.
Can I kick it?
Yes, you can.
Well, I'm born.
Go on then.
Can I kick it? To my tribe that flows in layers. Right now, life is a point sayer. At times, I'm a studio conveyor. Mr. Dinkins, would you please be my mayor? You'll be doing us a really big favor. Boy, this track really has a lot of flavor. When it comes to rhythms, Quest is your savior. Follow us for the funky behavior. Make a note on the rhythm we gave you. Feel free, drop your pants, yak your hair. Do you like the garments that we wear? I instruct you to be the obeyer. A rhythm recipe that you'll savor. Doesn't matter if you're minor or major. Yes, the tribe of the game with a player. As you inhale like a breath of fresh air.
Theme and variation, train robbery, panic, description of equation. I'm after the gold and after that the platinum. You want what you don't have, so far neither one's happened. But I was told by my peeps, play your cards right, spit hard, never look back, disregard hype. That goes for bad reviews, good reviews. Any press, the news, I don't watch the tube, I watch for clues.
Triple optic cockpit views, bird's eye, catch the rhythm in the words I use. I've learned to burn pain for fuel. Everybody plays a fool, sometimes the other side of the game is cruel. I'm back to school to master rules, born in the church where the pastor rules. I embrace the task to give birth to tools and keep the pressure on that turns earth to jewels.
How that sound? How that sound?
Yeah, dilated, we're correctly holding the crown. It's like this.
How that sound?
What?
How that sound?
Come on.
How that sound?
Yeah, dilated, we're correctly holding the crown.
How that sound?
On tracks, it's like boomerang. Sometimes you gotta let shit go to watch it come back. Evidence, presumed innocent, moving silence, tracks covered, no fingerprints. Most a hit or miss, not what this is. The type on tour that might hit your misses. Pack the bags, load up the Prevo. Last year we hit the road with Rage Guru and Primo. Cypress, D'Angelo, shit's Jurassic. Wally and all top-notch acts, keep it classic. Bill Graham presents live at the Fillmore, and after the encore they ask for more. Fuck the IRS, I roll with IRIS. Science the best, so don't test. Exotic, attack the whack, a word of advice. I got it down so cold like ice from Jewel Heights.
How that sound? How that sound?
Yeah, dilated, we're correctly holding the crown.
How that sound? How that sound? How that sound?
Yeah, it's that shit you up loud when you rollin' it down.
Yeah.
Ah, shit. You want me to sing the En Vogue or you want me to rap the LL Cool J? What? Shit. I'm just kidding. First mistake was there's too much time. Funky, 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 cause you heard it from here, see. Fuck. Yeah, don't make me do that LL on you, man. Survive on the ones and twos, killing that shit, making us all feel some type of way. Let's go. Get him, rabbit.
Microwave popcorn ass niggas.
Probably heard of a snot, smoke a herb with a thigh. Fuck a trap house, I used to keep my work in my side. Curb in the spot, spitting when I'm swerving the cop. Fucking with me cause my skin brown like bourbon and scotch. I guess that I was sent to earth to be hot. Make the wall shake, we all break, burning the spot. I won't be turning my concern with it, nah. Got my own issues, blown pistols curving my spine. It's getting bad again. Ain't trying to be stiff like mannequins laying in the hearse with the cops. That's like trying to quench your thirst with a mop that's dried out, time's out. Who's superb at the top?
I've lost my rhymes like dentals. My mental's presidential. My mental's presidential. I've lost my rhymes like dentals. My mental's presidential. From the wild ghetto districts to the plush residential. I've lost my rhymes like dentals. My mental's presidential. My mental's presidential. I've lost my rhymes like dentals. My mental's presidential. From the wild ghetto districts to the plush residential.
Stand ultra fly mode, posting with the mind slow, Picasso style, walk proud from ducking 5-0, cop the 5-0, broke it up to get the mind blown, write poems, recite quotes, trying to live life slow, in these fast times, they blast lines at kids for no reason, cold season, better keep your hands out of your pockets, or catch beatings by the boys in blue, they poison food, got toys to pull and point at you, and most of that shit's all avoidable, fuck it, cause ain't shit changed since plantation, man made it, got plans to make it out, cancel payments, back to basics, slashing faces, we captivate and last to make it. Snapping pages, my pad's the greatest, had to say it. Chop trees the size of redwoods with the red bone. We head home after I wreck my set good. Respect hood, setting houses on fire. Fucking left hook, better hit them textbooks. We're even leaving vet shook.
What? My rhymes like dentals. My mental's presidential. My mental's presidential. I've lost my rhymes like dentals. My mental's presidential. From the wild ghetto districts to the plush residential. I've lost my rhymes like dentals.
Right there, man. Relevance Radio. Just caught a visual of Phase Rock off that new album, Brainwash Campaign. Available pre-order now. Song's called Popcorn. You know what I'm saying? Produced, done by the man himself. Shout out to Phase Rock on that one, man.
Hey, and shout out to Survive for that mix, man.
Oh, he killed that mix.
Well,
hey,
what?
Everybody in the building, make some noise for Survive one time. Yeah, he did. You went in on that one. Happy New Year, brother.
Hey, and that's what, like you were saying, what the part we missed, man. So that's part of what we miss is the music and the mixes, and you know what I'm saying, getting that.
The clowning, the bullshitting,
all that,
the drinking, the smoking. Okay, a little bit of all that.
Yeah.
Man, we want to welcome our first guest officially. You know what I'm saying, to the evening of Relevance. You know what I mean, the first one back in 2018.
2018.
You know what I'm saying, my man, my brother. You know what I'm saying, Sal Rojas from BrownPride.com. Welcome, brother.
Yeah.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
Welcome.
What's good, brother? You know what I'm saying, 2018. We've been doing this for a long time. You know what I'm saying? We got the brother Chemo in the building.
One of the originals, one of the OGs.
Yep.
Major influence on my career.
There it is, man. But hey, to a lot of gente, a lot of people out there, you know what I'm saying? I just want to start and say like this, dog. 20 years, BrownPride.com.
Yeah.
Since you popped it off in 1997, and it started off as a website. You know what I'm saying? Just grew into really a cultural movement with images and just history, and you know what I'm saying? So I commend you, brother. You know what I'm saying? Congratulations on your 20 year.
Yeah, you're one of the first ones, one of the first people I met. So, you know what I mean? We have 2 decades of history.
There it is.
It's always good to see you. And
Vice
MVP.
versa. Yeah, and that guy.
I'm gonna sit over here in the corner and watch this show.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. No, man, welcome, Sal. Yeah, it's
Thank you, man. It's been a long time, dog.
Some of our best flicks have from back in the days. You know what I mean?
Still one of my favorites is that one that took a crazy race. You know what I'm talking about? The one for your release party when you're on stage with the mic. That's one of my favorite flicks I've ever taken of someone performing.
Rhythm Lounge?
I think so.
Yeah, it probably was. So, out of that 20 years, why don't you let the people know who you are, where you come from, and what BrownPride.com is all about, bro?
Man, like you said, I started in '97 when I was in college, and I was always a photographer, dog. You know what I mean? Like since I was like 13, but the web gave me that platform to show my photos.
Yep.
So I think I was one of the first to be like a street photographer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And everything kind of worked out for me because I had the computer skills, I had the photography skills,
the website skills,
and all that. So
that's the difference. Is, you know, we were talking about it off air. Is now you got, you know what I'm saying, Wix and Word and Squarespace and WordPress to where it's all template based. Somebody can just upload some shit. They got their site. Like
it's a lot
dudes
easier.
were really doing code and fucking building that site from the ground up. You know what I mean?
It's a lot easier now, dog. You know what I mean? There's a lot of tools for you. But if you have skills, you know what I mean?
There it is.
You make everything happen.
Save your reds.
Save your red. That's right.
Save your fucking reds. That's his alias. That's his alias. Who gave you that alias?
Actually, a couple people used to call me Savior Rez, dog, because that's my name translated into English.
Right.
But a lot of people didn't catch it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I kind of used it, and people didn't even know it was me. They were saying, "Hey, have you seen that dope photographer Savior Rez?" Well, that's me, homie.
That's right. That's right.
Hey, I commend you off the bat, bro, and I wanted to ask, like, because like he was saying, like, leading off of that, everybody can do a website now.
Yeah, it's a lot easier.
A lot of artists have websites. You know, different platforms have websites. But 20 years ago, for you to have the notion to let me document, you know, artists and different people I see, I commend you on that, bro.
Thank you,
so what made you want to actually go out and go to shows and stuff and hip hop artists and do stuff like that, man?
It was in me, dude. It was always been in me, because even before that, I would go to shows, dog. I would go to the Coliseum for the lowrider shows. You know what I mean? We're always into it. But the web wasn't big at that time, dog. It didn't really turn the corner to 97, and that was when I created it. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
it's all timing.
It is.
And it was.
It is.
That's funny you say that, because I've had this conversation with people a lot lately. Everything's timing. You don't know when the time is. Like some people things happen right away. Some people wait a lot, but it's all timing.
No, it's true. It's true, dude. Because there's no such thing as an overnight success. You know what I mean?
Yep.
You got to put in the hours and the work, like years before it blows up. Like I felt like my website didn't really blow up to 2003. Like 2003 to 2008.
5-6 years later, yeah.
Yeah, when, like the peak of my career, I think 2005, when we all went to Spain.
There it is.
Then we realized the influence that we had.
The potential, the potential we had. But that's what I was gonna say too. Is just think about it from a global level, like what you started, but more importantly, like why Brown Pride? Like why did you want to do that name and that site? And like just because that's vast, you know what I'm saying? And you built the website to be vast, you know what I'm saying, with different categories like as well. So,
well, obviously, like we all grew up in like neighborhoods around here, dog. But I wanted to kind of bring that to it, but in like educated way. You know what I mean? I could have made it about gang banging.
Yeah.
You know, taking photos of all the graffiti.
Yeah.
I kind of wanted like a notch above so that people in college could appreciate it, dog. So I always try to bring that element in my writing. Like I don't try to like make it simple.
Yeah.
I try to use like, you know what I mean? Like give you a little twist or try to make, you know.
I got you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you don't want it to be like so basic that for a 6-year-old, you want it to be so that people think you're intelligent and give you respect. And I think a lot of people, like when they met me, like they're expecting like something different. You know, like they didn't know what to expect.
Yeah.
You might know my name, but you don't. Say that again.
Yeah, especially then he said.
Yeah.
But it's still the site itself. Sorry, Rabbit, but the site itself still has that street element from a global scale, and you still have, when you really think about it, like it's that's what I'm saying. It's represented 360.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? From music to photography to all of it. So that's dope, dog.
In history.
We were just talking about that. We were having a meeting with somebody earlier, and you know, he was talking about that, how people kind of preconceive what someone's gonna be before they even meet them sometimes, and it still happens. It goes on all the time, you know. But the thing is, for you to bring it in that light, some of the biggest supporters of the Brown movement and all that are college kids, bro, and they're out there pushing it to the other college kids, and that, so it's really powerful in that aspect, bro.
And they're really our future, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, that's what people want to inspire, is like the next generation. Like, you know, I came out in 97, and I look at Lowrider Magazine, they came out in 77. So I'm looking, you know what I mean? So I'm looking at 2017, who's going to be the next big thing, dog? Did it happen?
Generations.
You know what I mean? Like, it should be every 20 years or every decade. Yep. So I'm still waiting for, like, the resurgence. Exactly. I'm like, I know I did it in my photography, because I see, like, my style in other people. But, you know, that's a good feeling. But I kind of want them to take what I did to the next level.
Story time right here real quick, man. So with this guy, what he was talking about when he said 2005, so we had the pleasure of going out to Spain, right?
Yep.
So Crazy Race and I, and then this guy, we were part of a 2-day festival. So we played one of the days of the two, so we only really played one time. It was like a good long set, but we played one day.
You guys rocked it.
This homeboy right here, you walked into like this whole like stadium place that we had where we did the gig, and you go upstairs and he had a whole platform of just his photography and a whole like walk-in like little like art gallery. You know what I mean? Upstairs that he had displayed the whole weekend for those people.
All that was before digital. All that was negative. You know what I mean? Like film.
Yeah.
You know, Marky knows, dog, how OG I am in that phase.
Digital outline too, man.
Yeah, that's true, dude. That's true.
Kind of like in music when we had the ADATs versus, you know, what you could do now, you know what I'm saying?
4-track cassette, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
8-track, you know what I mean? ADATs, and now you know what I'm saying? It's chop and slice. There's so many audio, digital, video platforms now that make shit easy. You just got to, you know what I mean? You just got to do it. Put some work behind it. Well, hey, once again, brother, welcome to the show, man. That's a little bit about Sal Rojas. You already know, man. We're going to chop it up some more. I know off top you got a video, somebody you want to play, something that you want to bang, because this is an underground show. So you brought something that you wanted to play.
One of my pump-up jams is Battle Cry, right? Battle Cry from Joel Ortiz.
There it is.
Pump-up jam.
So that's what we're going to do, man. We're going to get into a video. Joel Ortiz, we got Sal Rojas. We come back with them. You know what I'm saying? Battle Cry, man. Run this. Shout out to the East Coast, my Boricuas out there. What's good, man?
All of you chumps are gonna bow when I whoop him. All of you, I know you got him. I know you got him picked, but the man's in trouble. I'm gonna show you how great I am.
How many times I gotta tell y'all I'm second to none? No magazine's top 10 cause I'm -1. So I don't pay attention to them dumb folk, cause I'ma always be in first like the clutch broke. I'm from where the cutthroats cut coke, cause school ain't cut it, they cut out the puff smoke. And guess what? That's who I hang with. So when you speak industry, I don't know the language, but play a beat and I'll show you why I'm head honcho. Y'all getting away with murder like the white Bronco. Bunch of trash in between hooks. Bars too cute to be getting all these mean looks. Put the hottest rappers all on one stage together. See who hold their arm up like Che Guevara. I rhyme hotter and I say it better. I'm a winner Cold War. I'm a product of the Reagan era. Dave Dinkins to the page inking. My 16's free, all I'm hip hop's Abe Lincoln. Fam, I don't know what they thinking. These niggas got me fucked up like I spent all day drinking. I'm a boss, not a loss yet. You little lemons in a race with a souped up Corvette. I'm so hot, I can stand still and pour sweat in the North Pole, fully naked with my balls wet. I'm a monster, these other niggas small pets. Claim they sick but they get cured by your dog's vet. I'm thorough from my yank to my Gore-Tex. You bluffing, I play poker, I'm calling all bets. Local boy, when's the last time you all left? I don't even know where the fuck I'm going on tour next. Last month Canada, before that Europe. I had waffles out in Belgium, you ain't have syrup. Every time I write, it's another flight. Another whore with my kids on an underbite. Another yow I chant when I touch the mic. Another magazine spread, yeah, you fucking right. I'm on my grind like a pair of inline skates. Get on tracks and go bananas like a primate. Baboon, gorilla, chimpanzee, a wild ape. King Kong when he escaped. I'm about to sky straight. But the sky ain't the limit. I can teleport through my mind any minute. Take you to a place where the lions go ribbit. All the frogs roar and the fire is frigid. I'm out of this world, don't belong here. What good is airing the throne if I taught you from a small chair? Family, you niggas got it twisted. Flow out of the box, yours chicken and a biscuit. Give me chicken pox when I listen, I be itching to cripple your career like a ligament is missing. Dog, I'm on a mission like an intimate position. When I swing, it's knockouts, I ain't getting a decision. From here on, it's locked, y'all a prisoner spitting. Can't escape my bars, no visitors permitted. Welcome to hell with Joel holds a pitchfork, and you burn an eternal flame for your bitch talk. Dick in my hand, I'm pissed off, but I ain't buckling. Every day I'm hustling. Rick Ross, one day the whole globe will know I'm Clark Kent. Underneath the shades on a Project Park bench. Superman when I grip the mic. The only way I'm slowing down is if I blow a pound of kryptonite. From now on, I'm a bully, I'ma pick the fight. Let them pick you up off the ground when I chip your bite. You'll become a little memory. Gigabyte, me and these beats got married. I'm Mr. Right. Little man, you spit aight. I'm on fire, you got a little buzz. Miller Lite, man, there's so many words running around my brain. If I don't put them on the track, I would go insane. Maybe that's why anything I say is crazy. And every day I wake up with a naked lady, with a VIP band on my right wrist, pants on the floor, JD with a slight sip left in the bottom, telly key on the nightstand. I go to the bathroom to pee and then I scram. I live the life of a rock star. They ain't wanna let me through, so I became a cop car. Put the sirens on every time I touch a fucking 10. My peers know I'm gonna win. This music's like my first crush. For years I wanted in. I'm here, oh boy, will you taste the wrath? I'ma make it ugly like what's underneath Chase's mask. I listen to a lot of mixtapes and laugh. All you niggas do is whine like Jamaican ass. Every night I celebrate. We take a glass of champagne to the brain. Sometimes we take a bath.
That's right, we back. Battle Cry. Joel Ortiz. Some underground hip hop shit by way of New York. What's up, Brooklyn? You know what I mean? That's the video you wanted to play, man. It's the joint.
I just wanted to say, you know, because we were clowning off air, but me and MVP is kind of on, you know, on the down low, but we have a tour, you know, we're planning coming up, and there's gonna be a lot of hotel rooms that are gonna be crazy and stuff, and it's just think Prince back in the day, like those photos he used to take. But we're gonna take Sal to take the photos.
Yeah, he's gonna document it.
He's gonna document all of it.
Vintage. We want the vintage shots. You know what I'm saying? That vintage shit, dog.
For this tour,
that's my
dog,
specialty.
I'm gonna grow an afro. Fuck this shit.
That's my specialty. He
My
says.
specialty is vintage.
Yes. Hey, I wanted to ask you though, real shit. Like you mentioned photography at a young age. You know, I dabbled in a whole bunch of stuff, but you know, photography was one of the things I studied for a little while and stuff like that. Music, like there's different things, so I have like a little knowledge on different things. But what made you want to take photos at such a young age, especially then, because a lot of people weren't photographers. You know what I'm saying?
I think the story behind that is in high school, I took a photography class because I needed the credits.
Yeah, right.
So I got pretty good at it. So by my senior year, the photography teacher suggested I become part of the yearbook staff. Well, the yearbook, like every year before, like, you know, when you're a sophomore, junior, it was like the Mexicans never bought it because they were never in it. You know what I mean? Like, it was always the cheerleaders and the jocks. So give me a camera. I'm taking photos of all the homies. I put them in the yearbook.
This is the realest shit I heard in a while, bro.
I put them in the yearbook.
I put them in the yearbook. And I'm talking about, you know, our school at that time was probably about 60% Mexican.
Yep.
We excluded them all, like, for all these years. You know, give me a camera. I put them in the yearbook. They bought that. You know what I mean?
That's right.
So that showed me the power of photos. Like, if, you know, you take photos of people that don't have a voice.
Lifetime.
You know, it lasts forever.
Yep.
Some of those photos, I still have those homies, and they're still around. And I feel like reshooting that. You know, reshooting those photos 20 years later. And I might do that this year, you know what I mean? Just
that's fucking dope.
That's right. Hey, so you're gonna be seeing that on brownpride.com.
Yeah.
That's right. Hey, so
what
I wanted to get at you about, man, was we're talking about, you know, the past, what we've been through, and you know where we've been blessed to go, and how it all started. What do you see brownpride.com at going for the next 20 years?
I've been thinking about that for 2 years. And I think I kind of know the direction I want to go in, because for 20 years I have, you know what I mean? They kind of go up and down with it. You know, like you have good years, you have bad years.
Absolutely.
Like anything else, like in life. But last year was a good year for me, like just in general, like just a good vibe. Like I was like the year before I was kind of burned out. Like I wasn't burned out like on Brown Pride per se, but just like social media burned me out.
Yeah.
Like the fatigue of it.
Right.
You know, I'm not on Instagram like every 5 minutes, you know what I mean? Like I want my stuff to mean something. I don't want it to be just like, you know, just Snapchat. I want like everything I do comes from the heart. So
Real shit.
Yeah, I'm not doing it to be famous, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not doing it for the attention or all that. I do it for myself, to express myself, and if people like it, it's cool, but it's really for me. It's my therapy.
There it is.
So
what we do is therapeutic, and every MC
Yeah.
is going to tell you that. Every artist is going to tell you that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
That's
'Cause
real shit.
We're artists at heart.
Come from the heart, yeah.
Yeah, we're not businessmen. Well, we need to do the business part.
Business acumen is important, but it has to be for the love first.
Yeah, exactly, and that's where I am. I'm finding that love back. I'm getting my mojo back.
There it is.
So I'm thinking I'm gonna like get back into photography more. But
Yeah.
I want to be more like before I was more like a street guy. Now I want to take it into the studio and practice that form.
Right.
And
Yeah,
master that and try to do something. You know,
professional.
What I mean? Yeah, more like
step it up a little bit. Yeah.
That's really my goal for this year, and you're gonna see that in Brown Pride.
There it is. It's coming.
That's dope, man. And going off of what you said, Crazy Race, man, before we play the next video, whatever we're going to do, man, I just wanted to say that's the thing is artists are artists, and it doesn't matter if you're music, take pictures, paint on the walls, paint portraits.
Preach.
Like, that, it's all that creativity, man. That's so dope.
It all goes hand in hand. When I'm working on photos, I'm listening to hip-hop in the background, you know what I mean? It's part of what I do. So that kind of goes into you like a
Good segue. Good segue.
With that said, before he plays it, I just want to say, man, shout out to everybody out there putting their craft out there for people to see, hear, you know what I'm saying, feel whatever it is, though, whether it's photography, all that stuff, man, for reals. I commend all the artists out there, for real.
Definitely the next generation.
But I said good segue for that reason of, and I asked you about it earlier, Olean Project.
Definitely.
The Olean Project. And for those that don't know, was a compilation that his website put together. And it had, going back looking at it, Delinquent Habits was on it. You know what I'm saying? Psycho Realm was on it. I was on it. Conejo was on it. Who else was on it?
Fifth Battalion. Voodoo Click.
Voodoo. Aslan Underground.
Browntown Looters. With Big
the
Sister.
Looters.
Rest in peace, Brown Weddle.
Yep. Mikey. Yep.
Street Platoon was in it with Deadlines with Crow and
with Sick Jackin.
And that was on there. It was a banger, dog. That album's still banging.
Out of the Woods.
Yeah. 2000, 2001.
Yeah, Rest in Peace Cartoon, Out of the Woods. You know what I'm saying?
Out of the
Purple
Woods.
Heart.
Rest in peace to Steve Herrera. We can't forget about him.
Yeah, no
Much
doubt.
love to him and Lucky.
But you basically what I was saying, brothers, you put together, that shit was timeless. You know what I'm saying? Granted, the artist, you know what I'm saying, we submitted music that made that CD, but you still, you know what I'm saying, you're a curator.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, of something that was real dope to the point where I'm like, yo, you still got some more of those, yo? I want, you know what I mean? I want to fucking buy one, you know what I mean? That's what's up.
You know, I still got like.
He said he has under 100 left, you know?
I have under 100 left, huh?
Hey, see, I know.
And that was 2001.
Crazy Race about to go pay a visit to where you stash those.
Yep. Yep. Hey, they're going to be right here on B-Side Channel. We're going to be at the shop. Fuck it. We're going to be at the B-Side shop, man. Come pick up the Olean Project.
You're going to see
one of those
him over
throwbacks
there.
and shit. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? But, hey, what up, Dub? That's how it is right here in the middle of the show, but it's how we get down. Hey, this is Relevance. That's why it's raw and cut. You know what I'm saying? But
it's all love, dog.
Sal, brownpride.com, Feed Me Clothing. Let's speak on that as far as, you know what I'm saying, just the streetwear and Feed Me. You know, let the people know about Feed Me wear.
So, I came out with Feed Me back in the day, like back in probably about 2000, 2001, dog. That was back when all the Chicanos were getting logos and flipping them.
Yep.
I don't know if you remember that era.
Yeah, Lakers, Bakers, and shit, all that.
Yeah. So, I just came out with the Ford logo and I flipped it with Feed Me, dog, and that blew up. I sold a lot of them, and then I did Fila.
Yep.
It's funny now because I see a lot of people flipping Fila, and I did that like close to 20 years ago. I see a lot of people use that concept.
Yeah.
But man, I did that in like 2001. Yep. You know what I mean?
Like, catch up.
Yeah, it's funny.
Hey, on those high days though, when like 2005 that you were saying when the website was booming, how many hits were you getting a month?
Probably like 2 to 3 million. Easy.
2 to 3 million. And that's all through brownpride.com and then Feed Me Clothing.
Yeah.
Yes, that's dope shit.
The golden era. The golden age.
So Feed Me Clothing, Mala Suerte.
I do Mala Suerte company. Like I hooked up with a homie, Johnny Garza. He's a Chicago tattoo artist. He's currently living in Texas.
Chi-Town.
Yeah, he's currently living in Texas. He does all the designs. And our homie Joel does all the vectoring. And I handle all the production over here.
Okay.
So that's like a little collective that we do, where I print them out, I sell them online. That has a different style because it has Johnny's style. It has his lettering. So
his shit is dope too. You know what I mean? Because
dope.
you can see that it's from a tattoo artist.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like you see somebody that's fucking gets busy with the graph can, you can see their stilo on a shirt's gonna be a little bit different than a tattoo artist. So
that's why I kind of like it because it's a different vibe from Feed Me. You know what I mean? It's a little bit more tattoo-ish, more black and gray because that's the type of graffiti he does.
Yep.
So a lot of that shirt, that color.
Yeah.
But it's a cool collective. You know, we've been doing it for 10 years. I still love it. He's supposed to be moving down over here soon, so we're thinking about like coming out with new designs this year.
Okay,
so
a little spring fucking drop or something.
Keep it moving, man.
B-side.
Keep it
Put some-
moving,
you know,
man.
Get
Yeah.
some gear up right here in the
There
B-side.
it
Got
is,
some
man.
shot.
Yeah,
sure.
like, keep us sprinkle us. Hey, hey, man, that's dope, bro. Because like you were saying, like we have to keep it moving. That's
Yeah.
the way the world works. We have to always keep. And like Crazy Race was saying earlier, we sometimes have to wear different hats and stuff like that. But it's dope to see what you guys are doing.
Yeah, you have to do that in this era, dog. You know what I mean? You got to be good
Yeah.
at multiple things. You can't just be a one-trick pony. You know what I mean? Like, seriously, you can't.
Hey.
You know, like, I know Marky takes
That's
photos.
realism.
I know Marky's a photographer like me now.
Yeah, hey. Photographer, videographer, fucking web designer, I'll do it all. Like you said, that's,
You
hey.
have to, dog.
But as a business owner, as a company, you know what I'm saying? If you're not hiring somebody else to do it, then you need to learn it.
Yeah.
That should be rule 1 in the handbook. If you're not going to pay somebody, if you want to be in business, learn that shit. Because if not, how are you going to survive?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got it's fucking do it yourself. So, I respect the hustle, my boy. You know what I'm saying? You're a good friend. You know what I'm saying?
Same, dog.
We got to
Likewise.
rock out in Spain,
Like,
and then we
yeah.
had some good fucking memories out there.
Yeah, definitely, dog.
Your brother running away on us and shit,
Yeah.
fucking taking off and shit.
I'm still mad about that.
He's not talking about that shit. Nah, I was gonna say he just disappeared on us for a little bit.
Hey, that sounds like my brother Whitey when we go to Vegas, dog.
Because when you gonna talk about MVP coming over the bridge in the morning at 7 o'clock, we're not gonna go there.
Not talking about any more Spain stories.
That's right, man. Hey,
I remember you came in and you told me that you met the Scarface of Zaragoza.
Hey, you could say he lit the town up. He left his mark.
They
did. Yeah.
Hey, they're still waiting for MVP to go back.
Oh, they
They're
are.
like,
You
"When's
got the
that
whole
gonna
clique
be?"
out there.
That was a fun fucking time when that fool came.
That's right, man. Hey, so we want to thank you for coming on, Sal.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying? Right here representing us on the
Thank
Relevance. You know, Sal Rojas, you don't do many interviews, brother. And I appreciate you coming out and just picking up the mic, you know what I'm saying, chopping it up
Shout
with
out
us,
to
man.
all my friends and followers.
That's right.
Thank you.
Yeah, no doubt.
All
No
the
doubt.
supporters.
Let them know the website stuff.
BrownPride.com since 1997.
There it is.
SalRojas.com for my photos.
And then what about the IG, you know what I'm saying? Same throughout Sal Rojas?
You know, for Instagram, I just changed my name. Or I had a friend change my name for me. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you, Lily. To Brown Pride 1997.
Okay, Brown Pride. Okay, taking it back.
Yeah, Brown Pride 1997.
Stamping that.
Yep. That
There
was
it
a suggestion, and I think I like it, and I'm staying with it.
Hey, so artists out there, you know what I'm saying? Artists, you know what I'm saying? Or just other talent, you know what I'm saying? You want to contact my man on some photography behind the lens shit. Get at this brother, you know what I'm saying? What about for stuff like that? How would they contact you? Through Brown Pride?
Yeah, Brown Pride or Instagram, probably the best way, or Facebook. On Facebook is brownpridespelledout.com. You know what I mean? Like,
okay.
brownpride.dot.com.
Yeah, literally spelled out.
It's spelled out.
That's right, man. Sal Rojas in the building. DJ Survive. You ready to take us away, man? We'll be back. Got the brothers Kimo the Blaxican and Sicko in the motherfucking casa from Dead Silence Records, man.
Life support.
You know what I'm saying? Life support up in the spot.
Silence in the house, man.
I see AU2NG walk up in here too.
Thank you, everybody.
Did somebody call security?
Where they at? Where they at?
With all this political terrain happening right now, I don't know how far we can go more. We must have to push. Because as far as there is a small political space, if we are not going to move ourselves as that we are conscious, what's going to do for us? If not now, when?
Yeah. Talk that shit, man. Talk that shit, homie. Talk that shit for black people, brown people, yellow people, beige people. Talk that shit for poor people. Talk that shit for the working class, man.
Yeah. You trooped up, homie. We got your motherfucking back. You can say whatever you want to say about whatever you want to say. Tell the truth and shame the motherfucking devil.
Bum. The target of poverty by a white devil. Cause I wasn't testing at my reading level. I was testing any of these busters. Lola like, baka nagtatambay dun sa kalye parate. While kids was playing Autobots and Decepticons, we was really Megatron. We always turn the firearms. That's why when I die, I won't be talked about in smart class. But the hood gon' guarantee at least an RIP hashtag. Post Reagan, Bush, and Clinton raps to get a third strike. Beat a neo-Nazi stupid ass back to the Third Reich. Peel off in a dirt bike. Wheelies off the 101, the devil lied so you could drive your auto on petroleum. The devil bet on real estate to fail in 08. Invested every cent in water commodities so they fluctuate. Lucifer moving your school budget into policing and telling all these polices it's black and brown hunting season. Rally round the family with a pocket full of shells. Got a pocket full of stories that might land me in jail. And if you feel it, turn me up and let me talk my shit. Go ahead and talk that shit. Yeah, I'ma talk that shit. Rally round the family with a pocket full of shells. Got a pocket full of stories that might land me in jail. And if you feel it, turn me up and let me talk my shit. Go ahead and talk that shit. Yeah, I'ma talk that shit. Go ahead and talk that shit. Ooh, I'ma talk my shit. Come on and talk that shit. Yeah, I'ma talk that shit. The devil is enlisted in a Bible page. He was choking Eric Garner, took that brother's life away. He put bullet holes inside the Trayvon. He shot Oscar Grant right in his back with his cuffs on. He shot Michael Brown and left him dying in the street. He beat Rodney King, trying to get back up on his feet. He took Sandra Bland and faked her suicide in the jail. He murdered Alton Sterling over DVD sales. He took Freddie Gray, then he took Freddie Gray. He jumped out of car and shot Tamir while he played. He murdered Earl Hayes, shot Philando in his car. Same devils in the desert stealing oil in a war. Same devil got you blinded so you frontin' your raps. That shit is whack. You're the all lives matter of rap. Yo, shut the freeways down. I give a fuck if you was stuck sitting in traffic right now.
It's my motherfucking bruh, man. You don't give a fuck if you stuck in traffic. You gon' hear us or you gon' motherfucking fear us. But the system coming down if everybody don't get their fair share. Motherfuckers, talk that shit, man. Talk that shit on the behalf of the people. Yeah, no color. All these my motherfucking brothers. Worker class motherfuckers.
Yo, here to save the day and steal the game. It ain't a crime if you don't get caught. I know names who moving the same. We staying out the way, we get away with a lie. My thoughts at night can turn rowdy. Light bulbs and bright ideas can turn cloudy. Big dreams even if they doubt them. I never wasn't sure if I wasn't sure about them. This is not your thing, this is ours. Gangsters got this thing about flowers. Rappers got this thing about power. Bitter and sour. Gossip at the top of every hour. I'm walking in the rain off the Jim Beam. Dreams broken on the boulevard, Jim Dean. I get a grip for bars like a Jim Beam. Eyes redder than the rosters on the swim team. We stay playing out the way. We get away with a lot. We stay playing out the way.
Yeah, DJ Survive and the ones and twos. Relevance Radio. Shay Whitey.
Talking about that.
What up, Drac?
91 Dub C. Don't work, you don't eat. Cross streets where reality and hard times
Lakers,
meet.
3 wins in a row. That's
Back
right.
in my youth, I was a wild
Lakers all day.
Put my ties in reverse and get some miles back. It's been a minute since a while back. Round of applause, blow the horns like miles back. It's God's work that is not in my hands, but I'm holding on tight for a few of my fans. It's dedicated if the line is short, and if the line goes long, that was your support. There was a few times I wanted your respect, but you tried to play me like some kind of a threat. The times I've been elusive ain't a lack of love, just an alley cat, got a lack of trust.
I went from slow flow to never the same flow. Cause doing part two's not the reason I came for. Until then, I at the end of the rainbow. Still the pot of gold, about as real as a game show. Here to save the day and steal the game. It ain't a crime if you don't get caught. No names are moving the same. Staying out the way, we get away with a lot. Staying out the way, we get away with a lot. Staying out the way, the way we get away with a lot.
Through the city like a bus route. Speakers bumping loud, show them what the fuss about. Lit the fuse, but before you blow, gotta get above the clouds. Looking for change, check the cushion under the couch. Cushion held, smell that California clout. Pale ale, hopping like the alcohol amount. The bounce, the boom, the full volume. Voodoo fool had to fall just to enjoy the view. Smooth criminal, nah, only accused. Never caught, not a clue, just a fingerprint in Pro Tools. Slow fools, never in the know. Like some old news, no new order. Only true supporters, you can do more by just doing you. Instead of doing what you oughta, don't you get the groove? Lay back, relax as this master class. Ballad blast, ballin' past your jealous ass. You'll know way before you ask. We top notch. Yeah, motherfucker, we top notch. And this weed in my blood, man, it's top notch. My arm, she top notch. And this is what we do. So, yeah. Cooler than the ice cup. Still a little high strung. Changing lives with 5 bucks. Yo, I'm selling dope. I'm selling dope. Who wanna buy some? Yo, I got that dope. You gotta try some. Mixtapes and CDs. A playlist to albums. Stream me. Even see me live. You're welcome. Competition, I'm out. Overwhelmed by my sound. The old heads nostalgia. Give the young cats some help. You know I'm down to my depth. Income in the outcome for the day that we met. I say those who may invest. Say hi. Been explaining in checks. Made it this far, by far the furthest to ride. From the east side of the LA divide. This is the heights. Get high like them summertime heat spikes. Too hot to sleep at night. We hit the streets and feed the fire.
At that time, I wasn't knocking it or putting it down, I was just saying it for the fact. And it is true, especially more for England than here.
We caked up, 10 in the lab, weapons to blast. One with the city, fight for sections of land. Can't sleep till the check's in my hands, it's still a hustle. Bare knuckle grind, knee deep inside the struggle. I don't give a fuck about much for my beloved and such. Cause nobody to trust but us. It's New York like, walk like what you talk like. Or you might get tossed right off the 9th floor. Every day is war, roaming through the wasteland. Focus trying to make grands, hammers poking out the waistband. In this cash race, they can't stand the pace. I plan to make millions and marinate across town. My fam is straight, cash rules. So naturally it had me, the temptress teasing me, I lost badly. She said, you a professional with records sold, let it go. And I replied, this is the only life I'll ever know. It's the only life I ever know, you know. I trust in no one but us. Trust in no one but us. Trust in no one but us.
Don't forget the Beatle boycott is still in effect. We haven't forgotten what the Beatles said.
There's even been threats against your life. There's been record burnings. You've been banned from some radio stations. Does this bother you?
Hold the fuck up.
Years later, hey, I made it, no explaining how. Walking forward through the fire while it rained down. Reclaim sex and sling and aim weapons, but still trying to live the good times like James Evans. And we'll stick you for your shine. Hustle, nickel for a dime. Trouble, this you gonna find. Muscle, if you wanna grind.
Die before repenting my sin. Drink and drive ever again. Ever smoke meth or crack. Get HIV with no get back. Oh, don't let me fail. Ever spend another second in jail. Come this far to fall off. Please don't let me fuck mine off. I got vices I like vodka on the rocks. Catch me at some Grammy party next to Jamie Foxx. I'm not marriage material, more like health. I got knowledge of self, I'm sorta most deaf. Except I'm a slut for a pretty face bitch. Youngin' used to say I got a lust demon trick. Consequences every lifestyle you're living. Some rappers got herpes, the gift that keeps on giving. Even worse than that, I seen people go too far and can't come back. Straight guys tricked by transvestites, sick. Be careful who you let suck on your dick. That bitch might be a boy. I be frisking hoes in the club, I'm paranoid. I don't exercise and that's bad with black folks. Hypertension, heart disease, heart attack, strokes. Right before the pain of my trippin'.
I be trippin', you be trippin', he be trippin', she be trippin', people trip. I be trippin', you be trippin', he be trippin', she be trippin', people trip. I be trippin', you be trippin', he be trippin', she be trippin', people trip. I be trippin', you be trippin', he be trippin', she be trippin', people trip.
There's different forms of intoxication, like trying to find that radio station. I guess I'm a dope fiend for this music. For those that knows D knows I do's it. I've rocked with OGs and youths that does it. I've really done more than what you used to, cousin. Check. I've got more in common with dudes in the streets. That's why I steady be dropping bombs on these weirdos and geeks. I'm like Coca-Cola while these lame dudes are off-brand. I'm like marble while these lame dudes are soft sand. Firm ground, that's most important. Just touched LAX, had a gig in Portland. I hit hard like Ali hit Foreman. I make you CLA like the great Ken Norton. Mr. Bill Smokey Robinson, I'm a miracle. Just like him, I get paid for my lyrical.
I'm trippin' like hit him right there.
I be trippin', you be trippin', he be trippin', she be trippin', people trip. I be trippin', you be trippin', he be trippin', she be trippin', people trip.
There's different levels of buzz and high. Some people feel nice, some feel they can fly. Some folks are assholes.
You know what it is, man. You know what it is. Relevance Radio. Survive, bring us down just a little bit, man. MVP, Silly Rabbit, Shay Whitey in the back, DJ Survivor, the ones and twos. This is the Relevance Radio Show.
That's right.
Just wanted to get into it. You know what I'm saying? We got a couple good friends, a couple G's. You know what I'm saying? A couple people that, you know what I'm saying, I look up to in regards to what they do and their craft and passion, man. Got the brother Chemo the Black Skin, Delinquent Habits,
Saludos,
and Sicko Soldado up in the spot. Relevance, make some noise one time, man.
Yeah. Dead Silence Camp in the building.
Welcome, brothers, welcome.
Well, that was quite excellent, man. Thank you
welcome
for that,
again.
That introduction. It's always fabulous. You're so good with words, and you know what I mean. And then, no, it was excellent. Actually, it was actually perfect. Actually, but anyway, no, it's a pleasure to be here, man. It's been a minute since we've been here. I think it was a little bit before the album dropped, Delinquent Habits. It could be around 2 record, and so this is my first time. Thank you, dude. I appreciate that very much, my man. I appreciate it very much. But it means a lot from you because I'm lyrically driven. Like I'm driven by lyrics, progress, and family, right? So the fact that you're saying that, I appreciate that a lot, man. Because I'm one of those dudes that sometimes really second guesses my shit. So I want that shit to be nice, and I want people that I would consider my peers to be like, that shit's on point. So thank you.
Give me that mic. And see, and no, I'm not a yes man. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real though, like you've been doing this, you know what I'm saying, from Delinquent days till now, even on the solo journey, brother. Like, how many we got? Three, four under the belt solo records?
No, I got 3 solos, yeah. I
Yeah,
got 3
so
solo albums.
this ain't nothing new to you, man. And one thing about Chemo, it was what I love and respect about too, is you like to experiment and go out the gate.
Is
You
that
just
right?
like, yeah, you just, you know what I'm saying? You'll do some production of all elements and rap, sing, and just do you on records, brother, from the heart.
That's, my old man, my dad, Ronnie Eugene Thomas Sr., he told me that it doesn't have to sound like anybody else, you know what I mean?
Okay.
He used to ask me questions like, do you sing? And I was like, no, I can't sing, Dad. I can put words together, I can rap. And he's like, no, you can sing. And he goes, you can take any song and find your range, and then you can sing that song, and you don't have to sound like that original singer.
Wow.
So then he used to, we used to talk about music. He could pick up any instrument and
play it.
Yeah,
That's
he was a
dope.
big influence in terms of how I approach music, and I did what I do what I do. You know what I mean? It comes from the base, the foundation of hip hop, but I definitely do go off and experiment and do what I feel.
There it is. And the brother Sicko up in the spot, you know what I'm saying? Welcome. The micro's on. This ain't your first time of Relevance. Hey, I was looking and I was like, hey, wasn't our last show? Wasn't Sicko on here like fucking a month ago or 3 months ago when we did it? And I was like, with Polka Dot. With Polka Dot. So that was like, yo, welcome back, brother. Yeah, we do it for life
Hardest
support,
working
man.
in show business.
There it is, man. Sicko does work. He puts in that labor, man. Got that talent. And Chemo, really just speak on that real quick. I know he could tell the introduction of how you guys met, but you know what I'm saying? Just really, this brother, his work ethic of what he's been doing for Dead Silence, man.
I'll give you the short version, but really, I met Sicko at a Delinquent Habits show where he drove hundreds of miles to come check out Delinquent Habits because he was a hardcore hip-hop fan.
That's right.
A supporter of Latin hip-hop and Chicano hip-hop. So, he came out all the way from, I think, Denver at that time, right? I always remember it. He drove hundreds of miles to come check out a DH show on Costa Mesa. And I got to meet him before the show, and later we kicked it after the show. We became friends, and we became like brothers, bro. So I've been knowing Sicko for more than a decade, and we're, he took my youngest boy to kindergarten. My boy's 20 now.
Wow, Brooklyn.
Yeah,
Brooklyn.
and it's crazy because just being a friend with somebody or knowing somebody for about 5 years, they say that that's a true friend when you know somebody for more than 5 years.
Yeah.
So to know somebody and not even feel like it, to me, it doesn't even feel like I know Chemo that long. You know what I mean? It's still fresh every time that I see him. Even though like sometimes we might not talk all the time and none of that.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with us. We might not see each other, but when we do, you continue where you left off. You don't ask like, why haven't you called me? Why haven't you come to my shows? Why haven't you done
Yeah.
It's like more like, hey, what up, Rice? How you doing, dog?
Oh, yeah.
Married, you pick up where you left off. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Everybody's got their own thing to do. Everybody's got their life.
It's called life, brother. It's life.
What I mean?
Real shit.
And when you have the opportunity to spend time with people, and you appreciate it, and it's dope that like meeting Chemo, and that led to meeting like you guys. It led to meeting like moving to California, and it was just like to me it was like a life-changing thing.
Experience, yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because it not only like fucking it wasn't just that one experience of me just like going to a DH show. It was actually an experience of like working with Delinquent Habits and then getting to know other bigger people, like, well, not other bigger people, other people in the industry, like, Crazy Ray, Sal Rojas.
A little bit bigger. We're a little bit bigger.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you that, though. Hey, his story.
It was dope.
I admire your story. Hey, everybody on Instagram, I'm out. I'm gonna say peace. I'm gonna put it like this. No, but I admire Sicko's grind, though.
Hey, real quick though. He straight up went from Denver to senior show, straight up to the pad in Norwalk. Pulled up, got his own pad and rode.
Where else but then in Norwalk? Of course you're going to come to Norwalk. Do you realize how many freeways intersect with Norwalk? From Norwalk, California,
right
I could get the fucking 605, the 105, the 91, and the 5. And and you don't really need nothing more.
Norwalk Square.
Exactly. Well, the square is beautiful. It is. But I'm just saying.
That's it, but
I used
the
to,
4 freeway.
when I moved out of Norwalk, which I have, but I'm not far.
Right up
there's
in
one freeway that gives me easy access, bro. When I was in Norwalk, I can go wherever I needed to go in any direction from right there. 90650.
So word on the streets though is right now that you vatos have a show tomorrow, huh?
That's right. We got a show out in Joe K's Lounge. It's actually no cover. Everybody's invited.
That's it. You heard that. No fucking cover. No excuses. That's the movement.
Yeah, we're just taking donations at the door. You know what I'm saying?
If you guys want to donate,
it's
that's
a
not
free
a problem.
show. Everybody come
But,
out.
Free dubs. Bring some buds. Bring some drinks.
Yeah, bring up some.
It just it happened to work out cool because Chemo had some time off from touring and stuff.
That's right.
And I asked him if he could come down. We could do a show, and we just got it together. The homie Inner City Dwellers are also rocking, and Jay Maddock, and hopefully he can make it down. But we just got it down with one of the promoters there, May, and she's doing her thing down there and trying to get that lounge going. So we're trying to just get some people out there and make it a cool show, because you can't have a great show without a great crowd.
That's right. That's the truth.
Regardless, like, I'm a performer, I'm gonna go and rock a show, whether there's 5 people, whatever. Let's just say, but it always feels good when there's more than 5 or 6 people. You know what I'm saying?
The energy.
It feels cool, and to be honest, I know everybody's got their kids, they got work, but the artists work, the artists have kids, the artists have what I'm saying, and we still make time to go out there. Not to say I want to force everybody to come to the show, but
I hear you.
You know what I'm saying? But just like, you know what I'm saying? If you can come through, come through.
You should feel bad, fucker.
Because it's a movement, and you can't have a movement without the people. You know what I mean? Because the people make everything happen. It's like, they're the ones that have the drive to push you to the top or leave you at the bottom.
Well, check this out. And I hear what you're saying as being as somebody that's in the same industry as you, in the same grind. But when you really think about it and you look at the bigger picture, this is off topic, when you really look at it, how long have we been doing shows almost, on a monthly basis in our local scene and been grinding, all this time, to the point where we've kind of, we're like inundated with hip hop, or inundated with our people performing, because this is LA.
Yeah.
So, there's 4 shows popping off on Friday, Saturday night. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you really got to look at it sometimes from the point of, like, me doing it for 20 plus years. I'm like, man, I'm fucking burnt out going out fucking Monday through Friday and really trying to fucking represent and do it for some of these shows too. So I'm just giving you the other side of the story.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
And I'm not saying you're going to make it to every single show.
Yeah, I got you.
And you know what I'm saying?
I was being the devil's advocate right now.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what you're supposed to do.
But you're going to come tomorrow night, guys.
Yeah, of course.
Here's the deal, man.
It's not mandatory.
The show.
Hey, for him it is. Tell him.
It's mandatory for everybody in this room.
That's it. If you heard the show, you got to go. That's it. If you heard the show, you got to go.
Nah, but it's just a good time. Come through. It's not a forced thing. So.
This is a bit of a new venue, number one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, so they're kind of getting their
the feet wet and shit.
and they kind of letting the public know that they're around and what they're doing. So it's a cool venue. It definitely gives you that more of an underground kind of vibey feel, but that's where we all began, I think.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hell
so
yeah.
I've been, fortunate enough and blessed to kind of be all over the world and rock on some of some really fucking great stages.
Uh-huh.
And I've also, even in those moments of recent, I've been able to get in front of just small crowds as well. I mean, literally 75 people.
Rock that shit.
While we were on tour, because there was maybe a private show with Delinquent Habits. Shout out Delinquent Habits. Ives Irie, Mr. DJ Invincible. We've even done some small ones. They're not always all real big epic shows. And I've always valued that, because when I first got started, we always did rock. I did everything from bowling alleys to fucking boxing rings to fucking youth centers.
Yep.
I've done them all. Little
car shows and shit.
Whatever, of course. Then we graduated to the bigger stuff. So this right here, this is a boots to the ground, you know what I mean? Boots on the ground, grassroots type of show. And it's a pleasure for me to be right here, have the time to be able to rock with Sicko, because Dead Silence is always alive dead silence is always alive. And we're doing that shit. We got the live support right here, ready to rock with us.
Maniac.
So it's kind of like, you know how we did it for a good long while.
Yeah,
so
long,
this is
been
kind
a
of that
minute,
moment.
brother.
You know what I mean? It's just that I get to come out for a little bit and rock with Sickle, but it's gonna be a good time. Come on down.
There it is.
You know what I mean?
Showcase Lounge tomorrow night.
Show.
In the city of Vernon, right?
Where is
LA
it?
Vernon.
It's actually it's LA, but it's a separate
It's the city of Vernon. So yeah, of course,
but
everybody knows it's Vernon.
It's close to downtown LA.
There it is.
You know what I mean?
So Vernon
there's
is off
plenty
of
of
Soto, right?
parking. It's off of Soto, South
Hey,
Soto.
let them know
2601.
Relevance sent you, and it's free to get in.
2601.
How you like me now? How you
cover?
Yeah, and you can buy me a drink.
Hey, you're a generous
way,
guy, Crazy Race.
Either way, it's gonna be quite a nice vibe. So
There it is, man.
You guys
check
can
it out.
come
This is tomorrow
down,
night.
and like I said, it's a no cover. Everybody's invited, 21 and up, of course, and we're just gonna be there rocking, and homies are gonna be on the turntables. We're gonna have good vibes. So come down and join us. Sickle Soldado,
Chemo.
the Blaxican, Crazy Race, he's coming down.
MVP's rapping.
Inner City Dwellers is on.
Dwellers,
that
what's
bill.
good?
We got J Matic. Hopefully
On the
he can
production,
make it out.
killing it.
And then of course we got Chemo, myself, and then featuring on one of the
Maniac
tracks will
will
be
be in the
Gremlin, my homeboy Maniac. We'll all be
Mr.
right there.
Gremlin.
Uncle Chave.
Who?
Breezewood.
Rizzy?
Is that right?
Rizzy Riz.
Tell him to bring me a sandwich.
Yeah.
Don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody. he
So,
said.
Hey, okay.
Yeah, we got the homies too.
You heard it
Uncle
here.
Chave. They're not performing, but they're coming through.
Hey,
so
big
they're
ups to
gonna come down.
Breezewood too, man.
Yes,
You know
let
what
me
I'm
tell
saying?
you about that.
La
Let me
Conecta.
tell you about that. I mean,
New
we don't
album
always get to
out.
talk,
Check it
you know
out.
what I mean? And you know what? It seems like we come here and we do these shows often enough, and we talk about the plans for the future, and not always do they transpire as plans. Sometimes they
course.
take a back seat, and it doesn't transpire. We don't finish. But I can tell you this: that as long as I know Sickle, and now as long as I know Breezewood, we did put in a lot of work on all of our projects, and I gotta give you a lot of credit, Holmes. You did your third album, was it?
Third
You just done
album,
your most
Anomaly.
third album,
Third
right?
solo.
Anomaly,
Working on the fourth.
solo record. He got it done. He
That's
put
dope.
in the work.
That's dope.
You know what I mean?
Putting
Breezewood La
work.
Conecta.
Gracias, sir.
We got on the lab a long time ago. We honed the craft. We developed the songs. We developed the whole project. I want to say a big shout out to Breezewood La Conecta. The new album, Estrellas Pobres, El
Estrellas
Camino
Pobres,
Real,
dope.
is available now. It's a long story. One day they'll interview with you and they'll tell you the behind the scenes of how it all took place and why it took the length of time. But
That it took.
like Sickle always reminds me, sometimes that's just life and that's what it's meant to be.
It's all timing,
It
bro.
all happens for a reason. So Breezewood La Conecta's album is out. Please go check it out, pick it up. Listen to it on Spotify. And if you want to support it, download
It's like
it,
double
buy it.
disc, Double
It's
disc.
a double disc, man. There's literally 20-something tracks on
Yep.
it. Most of them are songs. Some of them are skits. Most of them
And
are
we all
songs.
featured on it.
Everybody's
Chemo,
on it. Exactly.
me,
And it's an
we're
all
on a
Spanish
couple of
record. You know what I
tracks.
mean?
Yep,
So-
Spanish
three
rap. You know what I'm
tracks.
saying?
Remember that era? Remember a moment like around
Oh.
2003?
La
2004,
Sinfonía. Yeah, you had
all
lot-
Spanish shit.
Yeah,
bands.
yeah.
I don't know what happened to that.
David Rolas and just
Yes.
yeah, a lot of hits.
What do you think that went away? Or what happened?
Well,
Because it has kind of gone away, right?
If you really look at it too, when it really started popping, there was a couple majors that even got behind it and signed artists. You had fucking LATV was doing like what do they call them, like fucking reality shows about a couple of
Yes.
hits, like
Yes.
but nah, you really think about it, the Spanish rap has always been have Boca Floja.
Yeah,
has always been
that's
killing
dope.
it, right?
Super dope.
Who's
Yeah.
fucking super dope everywhere. But if you, I'm just saying in our scene in general,
Yeah.
like what was that, like a 3-4 year period? Like
Oh,
maybe
we're
2,
talking
3
about
years?
like a little 4-year span.
Yeah.
We're talking about 2003 through maybe 2006 or
seven,
7.
yeah,
You know
okay.
what I'm saying? And all of a sudden, it seemed to,
Reason. I'm trying to think of a lot of people that used to rap
I mean,
in
where
Spanish
people
and shit.
went 100% all Spanish.
Yeah, Malverde was dope.
Yes. And then
Sal,
it
name
kind
a
of,
couple Spanish rappers
yes,
that were
what
dope.
happened? Tres Coronas?
Yeah.
Yes. Of course, everybody knows Orishas.
Right.
But that was all international. But I'm talking about, I remember a period here in LA
that was popping.
where
Yeah.
everybody, even if you were bilingual, you were making Spanish records. And it seemed like somebody that was, the industry was going to get behind it.
And then they
and
shut
then
it down.
maybe they didn't. And I think a lot of people fucking jump ship and they're like, cool, I'm not really gonna do that. What you tell me? I know you would know.
Well,
You wanna-
reggaeton is always still making money. You know what I'm saying? All that genre is still making money.
That's club music.
My opinion is that remember when Machete Music came out, they signed like Tres
Machete,
Coronas,
Simón.
Mar Verde, but
Secreto,
all their
yeah.
money went to Don Omar. You know what I mean?
Yo.
Yeah, so like that was who was their money man. So that reggaeton kind of took off and overshadowed everybody on the West Coast. Yeah, Sinfonia. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, but that was a lot of so reggaeton, came and did its thing, and I guess it's still around. It still exists, right? We discovered that was essentially like club music. Right? It's music to dance to. And I'm gonna tell you this, I'm not that get off my lawn guy. I'm not back in my day guy.
Yeah.
It's all good, you know what I mean? You do what you do. I ain't fucking mad at it. You know what I mean? You make your music. I do my music. You do your music.
Of course.
And you let the public decide what they love. We can't all sound the same anyway.
It's true.
It has to be the way it is.
It's okay.
So don't fucking get mad at it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
All evolves, you know what I'm saying?
I feel like
Content.
everybody's right. You know what I mean? If you like that music, you think that's your thing and that should be played, you're right. But you're also right if you like.
Yeah, I don't know if you're right, but yeah,
I'm gonna say, I don't know about that. homie. That's going a little
What
far,
I'm saying is this: is that nobody's wrong. You know what I mean? Nobody's wrong. Everybody's right. Like if you say that this is what happened, yeah, that's happening.
For you.
I'm
Exactly.
also, I'm also right in my own thing where this is happening for me. You know what I mean? And there's nothing wrong with the way you think and the way I think. You know what I mean? And that's what becomes frustrating is that, certain people, they're not comfortable in their own skin, that they want to make you as miserable as they are.
Yeah.
And they want you to.
Nice. That's the energy. The energy just went woo.
They want you to kind of like be like them, and you don't do the things that they do, but in reality, they're focusing too much on what you do instead of focusing on what they do.
Yeah.
And
people watch.
You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing. Like I said,
build yourself.
there's nothing wrong with that
before you throw
because
bricks.
That's what builds your individuality, and that's what for me builds like, you know what, this is the way I am, and whatever the way people are, that's on them. You know what I'm saying? I'm me, regardless of what the fuck you're gonna do to me or the way you think about me. That's cool. There's nothing wrong with that. But at the same time, I'm gonna do my own thing and not be like them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, I got a question, man. Brother. What are we doing?
Of course, that's okay.
Are we dipping into like videos, or can I ask
Yeah,
you a
let's do it.
question?
Yeah, no, you can ask. Let's go ahead.
Yeah.
Shoot.
So I've always been a fan of your music. I've been a fan of how you attack the mic. I've been a fan how you take on important topics in your music, and now you got a show. You know what I mean? So you're shining light on others, and that's admirable. I think that shit is dope.
Thank you, sir.
And so I wonder, so what's going on with you? Like, what's happening with the music? What's going on? I'm interviewing Crazy Race right now with the MVP in the house.
Oh shit!
Like exactly what's going on.
It's dope that you bring that up because
first of all, me and MVP got a tour coming up.
Yeah.
I heard that.
That's a karaoke tour. It's a karaoke tour. It's a karaoke tour.
Are you guys gonna be highlighting Crazy Race songs?
Hawaii is the first stop, though, right?
What you gonna be doing? Crazy Race songs or like Chicano hip hop volume 1?
Those.
What, me and Rabbit?
Yeah, what's going on with that?
That's gonna be on the straight business money tip. Yo,
You're doing a part like some Dave Ramsey, like Dave Ramsey shit. You're gonna teach people how to watch their money, make good investments.
We're gonna karaoke all of the gangster 1990 gangster fucking tracks.
Yeah.
And we're gonna fucking just get the crowd hyped, yo.
All right, I like that.
Choreographed, todo done.
Oh, it's gonna be like with a desk. You're gonna sit down. You're gonna stand up.
All that.
When is this? Where's your first show? What's happening?
Hawaii. We're taking
That's fucking fantastic. So
Yeah.
nobody could go see you
We're
in
going.
person.
We're
Nobody
going big.
knows you.
We're going big for the first show.
We're gonna
That's safe.
start there.
We're thinking Aloha Stadium might be able to fill the needs.
Yeah, and that's a good place to start.
We're gonna start there. we're gonna start there. But hey, Crazy Race, I asked it earlier too, man. We want to know, man, what's up with the shit?
No doubt, I do want to know.
Yeah, no, yeah, brother. It's just mark my words. You know, as you know, with me being the label and shit. Boom. That's all that ass.
Tell me about
boom.
that. With me being the label.
you know,
and
that's
shit.
Yeah, no,
what it
just
gotta be,
realism.
That's I'm gonna tell you right now. That's a great shirt. With me being the label and shit.
Yep. That's it. With me being the label and shit. And they put fingers all about me.
Creating Realism
Yeah.
Records.
You just hear Steve stamped it right there.
I'm telling you, that's $1 million
There it is.
shirt right there.
But really what's been happening, bro, is just they've been real active between Illicit Dialect, Message, you know what I'm saying? You got Phase Rock now, and literally in the last 4 or 5 years that I've put out an album, you know what I'm saying, they've dropped 5, 6. So they've kept me active as far as what they've been doing and mixing and, you know, helping on, helping on the promo and shit and just doing that run. And then on the backside, we've been doing a Kush beer. I don't know if you're familiar with that, but it's
I
coming.
like beer, and I seen it. I seen a couple of those.
Yeah, we got
posts and stuff. I was very curious. At first, I didn't know it was you.
Yeah.
Then I started to check out the hashtags. Then I see you in all of them. I'm like,
yeah.
okay.
So that's that's another venture. It's another venture for Realism. It's named Realism. You know what I mean? Obviously, we got the. Yeah, no, I'm just. That's part of what Crazy Race is doing.
The album.
Now we move forward.
No, that involves.
Okay.
He knows.
But I
He knows.
understand that because
That's another element of it.
You know me as well, so there's multiple things going on at once,
Yep.
and like the way your mind is working, you
Yeah.
you got a lot of things happening.
Yep.
So thank you for breaking that down. So you got music.
Multi-talented.
In other words, the music has been coming. You've been behind the
Yeah,
scenes.
I'm
with
slowly
the music.
brewing right now.
Of course,
I'm slowly brewing.
But you have a wealth
That's the
of
best
knowledge
way.
to bring to the youngsters. Look, man, what they're doing these days, and they're knocking off 5 albums in 3 months, and we
True.
take a couple years.
Yeah,
It's cool.
no doubt.
It's all good. But you got other stuff you're working with him. That whole beer thing that you're doing. Tell me about that. Tell me about
that's
the beer
another
thing.
side element.
Let's talk about beer.
Chemo, he's like John Gruden. He's just been cooking, waiting
Yeah.
in the scenes.
You need to get
and
you
then
need to
he
get with
got-
the
and he's
Raiders
coming
then.
back.
I'm back. But it's
No,
coming.
so-
I will say
so-
this though. I will say this. Real talk. Mark my words. The album is dropping this year.
This year. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Yeah,
We're
it's
talking
dropping.
first
It's dropping this year.
quarter, second quarter, third quarter. what?
Second quarter.
Marcus
Second
words.
quarter.
Yeah.
All right. So by June.
Yep.
By
Latest.
June, we should have a record.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Absolute latest would be September of next year. But I'm
Okay,
just,
okay, absolutely.
My words,
Anything you want to talk
next
about
year.
production wise? Is there anything we should know about? Any notables?
It's-
Is it
it's a-
is it a
it's-
variety? What's going on?
it's what I've been giving you for every album I've dropped. You know, it's just
Heart, soul, blood, sweat,
all
tears,
of it,
all that.
all of it. Yeah. A little bit of
All right.
this, a little bit of that. Production wise,
What I mean is, I'm just curious because your production and your beats have never been questionable anyway. So it's not about did you step it up or not or whatever. I'm just curious what you got this time.
No,
Because
a lot
I've always
of
been
artists
solid.
that weren't on previous records, really.
What is it?
A lot of artists that weren't on previous records. A lot of
Okay.
producers that, you know what I'm saying, I haven't worked with either. It's always been that with me, and especially with the international project. The last album was like, I wanted to take motherfuckers that I ain't ever worked with from other countries and just do it all at one. And so when I learned that, I'm like, the hip hop is just not right here. Like, I can get dope production from that cat. I just happen to be blessed with a camp that can give me dope production in-house.
Right, of course.
You know what
But
I'm saying?
sometimes
So-
it's about the
Yeah.
opportunity. And I've kind of wondered about that, right? Because you sometimes look at archival pictures and photos,
Yep.
and then they're like, hey, this dude, Elvis worked with his, or this cat, or this person worked with that.
Uh-huh.
Rage worked with this, and you wonder. There's a lot of producers that are very talented that can
Yep.
probably give you similar qualities and similar results in terms of what the music sounds like
Yeah.
acoustically and whatnot. But there's something about two great minds join forces and they create something together that what is that? You know what I'm saying? And
I got something to add on to that, because that is it's powerful. What you said is that this record, this is something that's inside. A lot of people don't know. When it came to production side of it, I got so much dope fire. You know what I'm saying? Catalog 40 to 50 easy. That right now it's been the hardest with I got 6, 7 records, but just choosing that 8th, 9th beat has been difficult because I'm like, I got 10 of them, and I'm like, it could be any one of those motherfuckers right now.
Right.
So that's kind of where I've been with on the production side of it. You know what I'm saying? But it's a blessing to have it.
That is a blessing.
It's a blessing to have it because a lot of these brothers from different people. For those that don't know, they may know, but I don't produce my own shit majority of the time. I've always just been the lyricist, the writer. So to get that production from others, something that's gonna wake me up, make me talk, let's go. You know.
All right. I only got one more question. Go ahead.
For MVP though.
No, it's for you. No, I got him. I got more questions for him later.
Okay, so I thought we were leaving 11:30. Doesn't look like we're leaving.
Hey, everybody, feel free to chime in. Hey, this is a round table.
He did say it's gonna be dead silence
Don't
hour.
mind me, Maniac. You got something to shout out from the back?
Maniac, come on, let's go. Where you at?
I did want to ask this though.
Okay.
So, your role in the position you've played in hip hop, your role in our genre locally, and a show like this. I mean, you've met a lot of people and stuff. And you talked about having an arsenal of beats at your disposal. Do you feel that because of the work that you've put in, you've gained access to other artists and where people, not just for your music now, also acknowledge you for having given back, having worked with others, and just your role, to where it actually opens the doors where you can actually knock on the door to somebody and approach them properly and be like, hey, anybody basically, right? I imagine you can probably.
Well, it's you know what, but it's also about. No, I hear what you're saying, but it's also about just obviously building with whoever that person may be.
It's a relationship.
Yeah, the relationship. You know what I mean? You talked about it. We could all walk into any business meeting, but if I'm walking in with that tip on, you know what I'm saying, that chip on my shoulder, it's obviously going to start off on that vibe. So with me, it's always going to be from day one. You know what I'm saying? If I'm showing you love and you're showing me love, and I respect your craft and you respect my craft, then let's work.
So then likely you probably developed all these relationships prior to even acquiring the beats.
Some of them. Not all of them.
So ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you this. This is, in life, relationships is everything. In life, in business, and anything you do in the record industry and anything you're doing, it really has a lot to do with relationships.
You the person.
All the way down. Even I've been fortunate enough to land film and TV gigs a lot. Put music in movies, put them in film, TV shows.
Licensing, all that.
Yes, and a lot of that has come from, the music, but a lot of it has come from long-lasting relationships.
There it is.
You know what I'm saying? And also knowing how to approach people in a business fashion. We all know how we are when we just kick it. But at the same time, if I run into you or you in a place of business, I'm probably going to be a little bit different until we kind of get to our own little moment, place where we can just be us. But when you got to be business, you got to be business. But relationships is key.
And I think that's a big part that I think that's misunderstood in our industry, in our genre, and just gente in general. What we've been doing is a lot of them forget about the business acumen and the business part. And it's unfortunate to say it, but if you want to be successful, or you want to, unless you're just going to continue to invest in your own shit, and ain't nobody buying it, I understand. You're just doing what you got to do, but really, you got to be, you know what I'm saying, you got to have that business acumen these days, in this day and era. So you being that OG,
crazy.
You being the OG that's been doing it, from delinquent to now before delinquent, right?
Oh yeah, of course. I started before Delinquent. I was doing
just
solo stuff.
And touring and
there was
doing
nothing
shows.
happening, but Delinquent was the first springboard. Right, we got started there together.
For that youngster now, right now,
yes,
that wants to know the little bit about the game properly. That's a whole 2-hour conversation.
Yeah,
but just what's a little insight you can give them, either whether it's work ethic or what you got to do. It's a little tidbit.
You led into it perfectly where you said that you even said, unfortunately, what'd you say? It was like, unfortunately, it's the truth, basically, that business plays a big part of it. And I say this respectfully to Mr. Sal Rojas as well, because I heard your interview, and you're absolutely right, because I think all of us, inside of us, we're like, the art comes first, and it's true. It has to start with the love of the art form, and I think that's how you're going to get your best quality work.
But the money.
We're at that point right here now. I think what happens, bro, is like we get we start off at a certain age, and the art is everything, and it's like it's there first, and then we get to another age where we realize, shit, if you really want to keep doing your art and you want to live off of your art, then you got to understand the business part of it too. So you got to then start to develop your business skills. But sometimes people learn the game a little bit too late. I think if you could acquire the knowledge of how to balance those two things very well, then you can make a living at what you do. And we've been blessed over these last 10, 15 years that it's opened up to us. So we can actually compete with major labels. We can compete. We can do everything they can do. What they have more than us is probably manpower, money,
capital.
Manpower,
the capital.
But can we do what they do? Yes,
we can.
What they do.
And being a platform here as well, like we've been seeing, being a platform here as well, we've been seeing like there is like something for us, I guess, to appreciate is there is some of the younger up and coming artists that do have skills that also have some of that business in them, and you could see where they're a little bit ahead of the game.
You're a little bit ahead of us a lot, and you're right. So, and that's why I go back to I'm not a get off my lawn guy, because so many people are quick to knock what's happening currently.
Yeah,
and that's a mistake, because I could remember back in the the 90s when we were coming out, how often did we listen to shit that was on radio and we were like, it's just whack. Like, why the fuck are they playing that and they're not playing me? You know, why are they not? Well, not just me, but I used to say, why the fuck are they playing it?
Yeah,
but like, why are they playing that?
So I'm still saying that. Fuck.
Why are they playing that and they're not playing this or that? Like, why aren't they playing more Nas? Why are they only playing that? And you know, that happened back then. The funny thing is, now you listen to that song 20 years later and you're appreciative because you're hearing some other garbage on the radio. So you're kind of like, damn, that shit. And you're like, I used to talk about that. And now you value that, right? So you're like, I remember that shit, like, right? So what I'm saying, the truth is you can't look at this era and go like, hey, these youngsters, like, they're all whack, because they're not. Because even from back then, you used to have to go deep. You used to have to
search and shit,
excavate and find the shit that you like. And then you found what you want. Radio gave you what was commercial. That's intent. It was intentionally made to be for radio. But until you listen to that man's whole album or that artist's whole album, you can't really judge.
The B-sides,
Yes.
That's the B-sides, baby.
So let's not forget that.
The B-sides.
So what's up to this current era? You know, there's artists that are like, but our era, you know, and cats like us that are still doing it. Our era is then and now. We're still doing it. And so, you know, just keep your game up, you know, do your best work and whatever.
That's,
people love it.
You just heard some knowledge right there. So what I want to do, let's play a video. I got videos from you. I got videos from you. Let's flip a coin. Who wants to play one? Let's fucking do it.
Either one, man.
How we
man, start off with whatever.
Let's go. Hey, let's run that Westward video by Sicko Soldado up in the spot.
West Coast
Uncle Chavi, what up, Breeze? With La Conecta.
That's my favorite cut on that.
Relevance Radio, man. That's off Anomaly. Pick that up, Sicko.
Check.
¿Qué onda, Chavi? Hey, man, pass that shit, dog. Somebody, man. Getting fucked up over here, going into production, man. What's up, man? That shit's popping off right here. Hey, pasa somebody, güey. Sácala, sácala.
Rolling down the calle with my homie Uncle Chavi. Ya sabes cómo se hace cuando hacemos la conecta. Tenemos la receta, seco en la mezcla. Smoking on the yesca, cali fresca. Spanish intro, bilingual. Stay on swole when I'm in control. Vámonos, keep it moving, ánimo. I'm a crazy perro animal. Wake up, you're not a zombie. Don't follow me, create your own path. I'm still chasing my low rider. Got my own verses, don't need a ghost rider. Southsider, street fighter, spit fire, through the wire. Internacional es la meta. Lo que será, será y ya estuvo. You there's a loco a los Who got that funk that rattle in your trunk? Who got that sound that make it go down? Who got that real shit you could feel? Dead silence and you know the fucking deal. Who got that funk that rattle in your trunk? Who got that sound that make it go down? Who got that real shit you could feel? Dead silence and you know the fucking deal.
Yo soy Huesco Chabelo y ya saben de dónde vengo. La conecta lo que yo represento. Muerto silencio no se queda atrás. Hay una chica que me busca, dice ¿dónde estás? Estoy en el estudio grabándoles algo nuevo. Cálmese mi chula que al rato yo llego. Pa' que te me pongas desnuda enfrente. Agarro mi cuchillo, tenedor y listo pa'l banquete. Pescuezo lleno de chupetes. Este estilo no es pa' que te ofendas, es pa' que respetes. Aquí consejo soldado, mi camarada, explícales carnal cómo está la jugada.
La jugada es así, es fácil, todas mueren por mí, tenemos de a 1000. Exagerando, festejando, esperando el momento perfecto de ser un éxito. De Califas hasta México, de San Loco, Nuevo México. Este vato la está haciendo, con la rima rifándolos. Muerto silencio, no hay parándolos. Who got that funk, that rattle in your trunk? Who got that sounds that make it go down? Who got that real shit you can feel? Dead silence and you know the fucking deal. Who got that funk, that rattle in your trunk? Who got that sounds that make it go down? Who got that real shit you can feel? Dead silence and you know the fucking deal. Who got that funk? Who got that funk? Who got that funk? Who got that funk? Chavi. Hey man, pass that shit, dog.
Yeah, y'all, check this out. I'm Larry and the Blacks again. Going easy with it. Too many people, they want force to fit in it. It's all about the time spent knowing what you're dealing with. Me, I'm gonna come round with easy, ready, willing, and if weed be all you need, then yes, I'll be feeling it. Now here's the situation, listen here closely. I share a little love with everyone who approach me. Unlike the others with the rhymes all boasting, we are bringing spirit for the times of toasting. West to East coasting, worldwide hosting. I mix potions up over the oceans, and hopefully the blend conduct and make friends. In bad times and memories begin, like the snap off the camera or the end of a chapter. Let's keep this feeling from now to hereafter. Laughter, song, and the vibe I'm bringing. The clap, the slap, to keep your bells ringing. Go easy tonight, like the morning after Saturday night. Everybody, we doing it right. Won't you get dressed the best, come out tonight. Go easy tonight, like the morning after Saturday night. Everybody here, we doing it right. Won't you get dressed the best, come out tonight.
Now I see my share of bad times, more than a few. The good ones in my memory, they getting me through. The struggle keep me grounded, man, humble and true. The weatherman calling sunshine, but ain't got a clue. Cause I'd be lying if I stood behind this mic and I told you that everything was lovely going how it's supposed to. Like I ain't never stressing on money, I got plenty. Fast cars, diamonds, and women sipping on Henny. When really 4 ones, nickel, dime, and a penny. That's what's in the bank, end of month at times and it's scary. So I grind for the ones that I love to make it merry. And easy like a Sunday for her with a cherry. Cause daddy ain't gonna be the one to let you go hungry. I bought another plane and rock a whole nother country. Then we all gather round sharing wine and song. A little laughter for them tears, trying to right my wrongs.
Go easy tonight, like the morning after Saturday night. Everybody here, we doing it right. Won't you get dressed the best, come out tonight. Go easy tonight, like the morning after Saturday night. Everybody here, we doing it right. Won't you get dressed the best, come out tonight. I want every beating heart in the house now, to move it around now, to take your fist, pump it up loud now. Feel your heart pumping it out now, like it's a round sound, saluting the downtown. People wanna know what the hell I'm in the house to do. I'm here to dance and scream and shout for you. Take problems and not forget about we do. Every word, homie, inside every line they true. About the things I've done, the things I do, the way I live. Shall I show you? Go easy, it's the way I'm supposed to. I'm one of y'all while I'm so close to you. I'm a local fool who came to talk with you. And if you cool too, then I'll smoke with you. I'ma joke with you and leave you broken too. And go easy now, party while I flow for you. Go easy tonight, like the morning after Saturday night.
Back in the mix. Relevance Radio. We just saw a video by Sicko featuring Westward. Yeah, who's on Westward?
Westward is featuring West Coast Chavez. Shout out. Member of Brisbane La Conecta.
La Conecta, yeah.
You know, it was actually filmed by my homeboy Caesar, Stolen Garments.
Shout out C's. They just had a baby, by the way.
Exactly.
She's C's and Tracy.
Congratulations,
Beautiful
man.
baby.
And
congratulations.
C's is always, you know, he's always helped me out as far as like, you know, ideas or letting me use his silk screen and doing some graphic stuff. And he's always been real cool, and I met him, you know, at the Psycho Realm shows, and, you know, taking it back to that is like, that's where I met a lot of homies, and I still know people from 10 years ago where I went to, you know, my first Psycho Realm shows, my first Delinquent Habit shows, and it's like, damn, it's crazy to run into, you know, the homies that were doing that, and then a lot of them, you know, became performers or they're doing their thing now.
And spin it around, though, the Psycho Round Forum. Another thing from BrownPride.com.
You know, and
where
that's
a lot
where
of
we
those people.
Actually, we found the flyer on BrownPride.com for the Delinquent Habit show.
That you ended up coming to.
Yeah, and
crazy.
We actually, I heard the first time I heard Crazy Ways was on Pass the Mic. Another one of Sal's, you know, projects that he did, which was, and then also on the Olin project, which was another one of Sal Rojas. And, you know, I was just a youngster just into, like, underground hip-hop. I just love watching and listening to homies that were doing the same thing I was doing, you know what I'm saying? And I could relate to that. And nothing against other music, but, you know, that's just something that I like to listen to, and it was just a preference, you know what I mean? It's not like, oh, I hate Tupac or I hate Biggie because they're black. No, it's just that, you know,
You can relate.
Yeah, I could relate more on this side where you're like, you know, kicking in, fucking, you know, doing the things that you're rapping about, or that, you know, everybody's.
Yeah.
Exactly. And, you know,
first person or third person.
To me, back in the day, getting a tattoo and all that was like a, you know, like old tribal stuff. Like it's a passage where you get something that's dope, and you get to do stuff, and you know what I mean. Nowadays, it's more like of a trend, and I'm not saying for everybody, but you know, it's
especially in the hip hop scene.
It's definitely like Kimo was saying about, you know, these people that are business minded, and that's cool. There's nothing wrong with that. But at the same time, when you don't, like you were saying, Kim, first you have to have the love for it, and if you love it so much, you're gonna become the best. Because you love it so much, you're always gonna be working on your craft. So of course people are gonna take notice. Of course people are gonna wanna pay you for your craft, because you do it good, because you are the best. You know what I'm saying?
And that's one thing I'm gonna say, brother, is you've been working. This fucker, he grinds.
I do my best. Like,
yeah, you grind, brother. You grind.
Like me and Kimo were talking on the way up, and I just kind of got real with myself, and I told myself, look, if you want to make it in this industry, if you want to become noticed in this music stuff, then you have to put the effort and the energy behind it. You know, you can't just expect people to give you beats and to shoot videos for you for free. Yeah, it might work when you're coming up and stuff, and that's fine. It's cool. People want to donate their time and help you out in that sense, but they don't have to. You know what I mean? It's like they do it because they want to see you succeeding, and at the same time, if you can help them out too, that's dope. You know what I mean? It's like,
but that's the art of it. That's the art of it, brother. Is I'm writing the raps. He's making the music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So even when I get tracks, it's not like, no, it's all my shit, because it's not. That motherfucker made that beat.
Of course.
So he's definitely got to get his proper due. You feel me? Like that's a big part of it.
A lot of times, like, you get too business minded about it, and you forget that it's because of the homies beat that you made the song. And a lot of times the artist gets more of the shine because they're the
majority of the time.
They're the lead singer.
The majority of the time,
they're
yeah.
the ones that are on the videos and all that. And a lot of times, like, the producer doesn't get
enough credit, like the DJ.
and not just to say that they want the credit, but just to say, like, they're so behind the scenes, they're still gonna get money off of it. You know, they're still getting paid, but
Yep.
that's not the point of it. The point of it is to be recognized for your craft, for what you do, the time that you spend doing
Yep.
it. You know what I mean? You just
Truth.
you didn't just make a beat in 1 year. It took you 10 years to fucking learn how to use the equipment, how to sample, how to do this, how to do that, and then for somebody to take that craft and kind of like make it theirs, you know, it's kind of fucked up, you know.
Hey, at the end of the day, though, I'm Batman. He could be Robin. You know what I mean?
That's right.
So I'm the captain of this ship, though. I'll decide when and what happens and what direction we move in. You know what I'm saying? Because there has to be somebody that's going to eventually have that ultimate decision. And at the end of the day, I'll decide.
That's good. You need that.
Brilliant.
There it is. He's spoken. He'll decide.
The chosen one.
Chemo. Sicko.
Yeah.
What up?
My brothers, man.
What do we
We're in the
got?
spot. We still grinding. We still making music. We're still doing it. We're still living.
Yes,
Shout to the
sir.
family, by the way. You know what I'm saying?
What's up? Shout out to the whole family. Can I
Right.
shout them out right
That's
now?
right.
Yeah,
Big
just-
shout out to
Our
everybody.
families,
Do I have to-
yo.
Can I say the
Yeah.
names? No, I shouldn't. Right. The whole family. I might leave somebody out. You know, I might leave them out. But the whole fam, the whole Thomas family, the whole Briseño family, the whole Lozano family, my whole DH family, my whole Dead Silence family.
That's right.
I feel very, very, very blessed. You know, I got a sister in town from Alabama right now.
Okay.
And, you know, she's as old as Brooklyn.
Okay.
My
Wow.
old man had another little baby just.
And
just
Brooklyn's
before.
what? Deuce?
Brooklyn's
what?
20.
Oh, I was going to 22.
And my sister Tuesday is 20. They were born 2 days apart, and we're kind of connecting and, you know, kind of revisiting. We lost a lot of time, so a big special shout out to her, to Tuesday Thomas,
That's right.
and also the little baby that's in the house as well, Mrs. Little Carter.
That's right. Family. That's family love right there.
No, okay, cool. You know, I could do this, man.
Of course.
I wouldn't come every couple of years. You know what I mean? Let me do what the fuck I want, man.
That's it, man.
I'm just
Hey,
messing with
Kimo,
you,
you
man.
are like a bigger goo to the.
I know. I don't want to mess up your show, brother.
Oh,
but
that's
man,
right. It's
it's
our
like-
show.
You know what
It's
it
the
is?
Dead
It's a
Silence Hour.
family
It's
2
the same.
hours.
It's the same way I
It's a
make
family
records. It
show.
doesn't matter. I'm gonna do it my way.
There it is.
You know what I mean?
There it is.
But that's only because you're gonna allow me to, huh?
Yeah. You'll decide.
I'm
like
with
he
him.
said,
I'm
I'll
with him.
decide, eh?
Hey, are we
I'll
gonna play that? Are we
decide,
gonna
eh?
play that song, or we have time or no?
Which one you want to play?
Did we already do?
No, we
Nothing
got plenty
Parlamente?
of time, Martin. It's
Did we do
about
Nothing Parlamente already?
No, we got the video.
The video? We're gonna do that?
Dope-ass
Let's do it.
video.
Let's
All
run
right,
it.
and if you got time to do something for the kids, pay be free too. Shoot, man. As a matter
Yo,
of
Shay
fact-
Whitey. We got a video by Chemo, new video. Memo Ortega directed
Memo
this, right?
Ortega, that's right. He did the he directed the video, he shot the video, and the lovely Rosemary featured in the video as well. Absolutely,
Right.
everybody has seen her. She's
Big
stunning.
shout out to
She
Memo.
featured on the video as well.
And this
So
is
big
Upside
shout
of-
out to them.
Upside of Struggle?
This is off the Upside of Struggle. What's going on with this record is
Survive.
Let me tell you, Crazy Ray. So in 2010, that record dropped. I'm gonna try to make it short.
Don't feel like you're in a rush. We're good.
You probably know this. You know what I mean? You know that in 2010, I was diagnosed with throat cancer.
Yep.
Right. So I went through that process. We just, we figured it out. I went through the treatment. You know what I'm saying? But that's the same year that the record dropped. So while I was in high gear with the record, I started then having to put that on the back burner and deal with that.
Yeah.
When
Life. Now that's life.
It is
Yeah.
life. Life plays, right?
Shit,
I always kind of say that, and it's kind of caught me. But we handled it, and I came out on top, and I'm blessed to be
Oh, yeah, brother.
here without.
We blessed.
yeah.
We're all blessed.
Hell yeah.
Glad to have you around.
Thank you, man. And so what I decided to do is, that was like my third solo, Upside of Struggle, Chemo the Blaxican, and I decided to put in, the effort in the marketing that I didn't get to do back then, because that was my intent. I put a lot in the process of making the record, and that happened. So I'm revisiting a lot of songs on that record. I'm revisiting video. I'm creating new videos for those songs that I think are worthy. That not worthy, but should have had it.
Conceptually, I already know you're gonna come with some shit.
And
you get creative on your videos. Hell yeah, brother.
I'm gonna try to make it like the way I'm supposed to, and I'm doing that while I'm developing new music, right? So very soon here, you're gonna be, by third quarter, you should also have a new EP by me. I'm working on these things that I'm calling trifectas. I'm making only 3-song EPs.
I hit them.
You know what I mean? These are gonna be little 3-song mini EP, little mini albums that I'm gonna bring to you that are gonna give you little just doses of where my mind is at, because I'm kind of scatterbrained at times, and I got a lot of things going on like you do. So check out be on the lookout for the trifectas. Be on the lookout for new videos off of Upside of Struggle. Charlie Bogart and I, we did a new book, Lennox and
That
Smokey,
shit was
the
dope,
children's
too.
book. You know, we shared a little bit, but we're gonna, we're on our way to getting some publishing.
That's on Amazon. Where's that? Where can you get
right
that?
Right now,
at?
it's currently just
on the website,
just directly through us.
Okay.
Right, but the idea is to get it published, and we've done well already. Everything we've printed ourselves, we've sold.
That's dope.
So
That's
it's
dope.
cool, and that's all Charlie Bogart. She's
that's another talent on itself.
Super duper. But you know, as usual, I got a lot going on. I don't want to reveal too much because this, like I said earlier, you have a schedule that sometimes doesn't transpire. So
I know
that's a shitty feeling. I really don't like when that happens. So, you know, I get excited and I reveal some things and they don't happen until like 3 years later.
Hey,
so what I'm gonna do
my
now
album
is just
I've been
I'm
saying for 3 years is gonna
there
drop.
You go.
You're like, for
Join-
sure,
oh,
for
shit.
sure.
It's been
Thank you
3
very
years
much.
I've been talking about Mark My Words.
For all those of you that have been aware of Joint Clothing since '98,
rocking that shit.
That's right. Yes, you are probably, and you still rock that fucking picture.
That's
And
right.
I love that you
The
do.
Joint.
Bro. I look at that and I go,
Joint.
man, he still rocks the same picture. I love it. But look, so Joint is coming.
Hey, I was 25 or something. Just let me enjoy it, dog.
You look fantastic. You look almost exactly the same. No, so jointclothing.com. You can go there now. You're gonna see some classic photos. You're in it. You're on the main page. But this year's our 20-year anniversary, and we never left, but we'll be coming back.
That's awesome.
And
Fuck
we're coming
yeah,
with
brother.
the new line. We're launching the new line. Expect that in 2018 as well. Just
It's
kinda
coming.
stay tuned.
Jointclothing.com.
Yes, right. And go if you want to know all the latest, greatest.
ChemoTheBlackskin.com.
Yes, that's it.
Sickle.
You can check me out on Instagram, Sickle Soldado. Also on Facebook under Felipe Perez, Sickle Soldado. You know, SoundCloud. You know, I got a lot of unreleased tracks that are on there, mixed tracks. Come through, check them out. You know, I did some reggae beats on there, reggae style hip hop, and you know, just get into some different things, and you know, that's just life. Like for me, I feel like, you know, I just always want to be involved in music, and
There it is, yeah.
It doesn't necessarily mean that I'm gonna be, you know, doing hip hop or just one certain genre or all of them, but just involved in that industry. You know what I mean? And
Yeah, it's
like
crazy.
in my own way. You know what I mean? Not to say like.
Because this last 5 years too, that you know what I mean, since I've really dropped something, a lot of what I've done has been listening to music, listening to a lot of other music,
Yeah,
a lot of
course.
music.
It-
That production
that's
I talked
good, though.
about, that got some of my time. It really did, and I'm still on it. But just listening to the catalog of what I've listened to, it's dope. Just to be able to sit back and be like, you hear blessings. You know what I'm saying? You hear jewels.
Yeah, of course.
You get to fucking find gems you would have never found if you didn't go dig for that shit. Like he said earlier, you know what I'm saying? You got to excavate it. You got to go find that shit.
Like for me, I get inspired in different ways, and like I see and I hear different stories of people that are more less fortunate than I was, and they still, you know, came out on top, and they still
Hell
did
yeah.
their thing, and then you know, it just inspires me to not give up on what I'm doing, you know, because of course as an artist you're always gonna doubt yourself and always be the worst critic of your own self, and you're always gonna
Perfectionist.
You know, of course as an artist too, you're doing it, and you're always gonna put yourself out there no matter what. That's why you're doing it, is to put yourself out there. So once you put yourself out there, you're always gonna be judged by everybody, you know, and whether it's good or bad.
Yeah, because you're vulnerable now.
But at the same time, it's like, for me, it's like, it's cool because when it comes down to it, I ask myself, well, why are you doing it? Why if nobody comes to your show, why do you still come and do another show? You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It's like, I don't know, because maybe the next one will be the one.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And it reminds me of a meme that was on, you know, you see the shit.
That's
on
a fucking artist
Instagram.
mentality too, though.
And you see the
We
Instagram.
got to keep going. We got to keep going.
And you see the guy that, you know, he's digging a tunnel and you can see the diamonds and that last little shovel full
Yeah, you know it's there. You know it's
gonna
there.
reveal, but it's gonna take some time. You know what I mean? But and you know, of course, you know, you start thinking like, damn, I'm not 26 no more. I'm not 21 no more. I'm not.
Oh yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying?
Come on, hell
So-
yeah, right.
But then I see other artists that have made it at an older age. You know, I see different biographies about different artists that they were 40 when they blew up. You know what I'm saying? And
Charles Bradley was 60.
He was 60, 70 years old, and he blew up. You know what I'm saying? But the reason he blew up was because he still kept pushing. He still kept active in that scene. You know, but to each their own. You know, somebody might discover that, you know what, this is not really for me. You know, and that's okay. It's like, at least you
That
did
is
your
okay.
thing.
You know,
You know what I mean? Like, that's the way I feel. Like, when it comes down to it, like, you know what? I might not be doing this forever, but when I was here, I did my 100%. That's what counts for me.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
And our music, that's going to last a lifetime.
Yeah.
J.R. However, how long, you know what I'm saying, this lifetime can be. You know what I'm saying? Until the next
Yep.
one. Like, it's not going to be
That's
here.
right.
When I'm here, it's not going to be here when we're here. And it's still going to be here. There it is, man.
That's right.
Like Relevance, right?
He's like Relevance. Hey, fuck that. We on the outro. We got 2 more videos.
We
What's
got what we got, Sicko?
We got the one from
Kimo's video.
Yeah, well, if we're gonna do one of them, then
Yeah.
let's do
Solo
Nothing
pa
Pa
la
La
mente.
Mente. Nothing Pa La Mente.
Let's run that.
Produced by Mr. Memo Ortega featuring the lovely Rosemary.
Upsider Struggle.
That's after Upsiders. Yeah, we did talk about that. Yeah, it's cool. It's one of the first that is revisiting that album. So look for more on that.
Upside of Struggle. Great album.
Upside of Struggle. Thank you, man. What else? Are we gonna do another one?
Yep. We're about to get into it. We'll
we
be
could
back.
do Be Free.
We'll be
then.
back. We'll be back. Let's do it. Yo, Shay Whitey, my bad. You know what I'm saying? Got me yelling and shit over here. Let's run that. Nothing for la mente. Kimo the Blacks can let us know when we in, Shay. Relevance Radio. Every other Thursday night. We just kicking it, man. We family. This is what it is when you raw, you live, raw, uncut. You don't see no flashes, no blinkers. No, you know what I'm saying? No skits.
Es nada para la mente. No tengo nada. Tengo nada para la mente. Now I can flip it up any way you like it, see. I'm a cold-blooded east side rap machine. This beat right here está bien machine. Some of y'all blind, but you feeling me. Ay, cabrón, ya llegó el negrito. De vuelta, siempre pistos. La clica, listo. Muerto silencio, grueso, echa un grito. La pista sick like primo. You know I gotta hit you with that Latin estilo. La rima fina, exclusivo, pego duro en sting like cinto. A mis soldados armados en las calles por todos lados. Ves que la jura te busca, mete al bote, homie, trucha. He's back, get en línea. Y'all recognize just quien domina. Manos en el aire, caile. Esta no pa' la mente, baile. I got nothing for the mente, baile. Esta no pa' la mente, baile. I got nothing for the mente, baile. Esta no pa' la mente, baile. I got nothing for the mente, baile. Esta no pa' la mente, baile. I got nothing for the mente, baile. Esta no pa' la mente, baile. Es nada para la mente. Es nada para la mente. Tengo nada para la mente, baile. Tengo nada para la mente, baile.
tú sabes.
You got a 44 Magnum? It's an expensive weapon.
Yeah.
It's all right, I got money. It's a real monster. Stop at a car at 100 yards. Put it around right through the engine block.
Yeah. Come on. Espectacular, puro especial. Espectacular, puro especial. Espectacular, puro especial. Pistola y la conectan viene para lyrically asesinar.
Ain't no mistake, we out the gate coming fully equipped. Right on this homicide, anybody get hit. The technique when you pull heat, squeeze and release. No turning back now for you in too deep. Messed up with the hammer next to the belt buckle. Revolver snub knows when drama starts to bubble. Holding court in the streets, judges of our own trials. Passing up sentence, executing all rivals. Bury them deep, another soul lost. Bendición to those with the sign of the cross. Chaos on these blocks with no end in sight. Discharge out the chamber, no murder takes flight. Choke on the gun smoke, but still no witness. Eyes closed so it goes, it's none of your business. The wolves are out, ready to feast. On blood-stained streets where it's war, not peace.
Espectacular, puro especial. Espectacular, puro especial. Espectacular, puro especial. Pistola y la conectan viene para lyrically asesinar.
Gunning for the top and we won't let you down. Searching for that new shit that's going around. I got 16 locked down, smoked out, roll out. Coming straight from the street, never sold out. Nothing else left but to keep on moving. Nothing else left but to drop more music. Do it, pursuing the moment, I'm true to it. Listo para todo, headed for the bolo. Cargando la pistola when I'm rolling out solo. Ni modo, ¿qué se puede hacer? Así la situación en Los Ángeles, como la ves, no es. Órale pues, vámonos recio. Pónganse las pilas, manos para arriba y la fiesta que siga. No para hasta la madrugada. Pasa la caguama y nos vamos a la cama. Sin ganas, con la cruda en la mañana. Güey, levántate, ¿qué chingados estás haciendo en el piso? ¿Qué pasó, güey?
Espectacular, puro especial. Espectacular, puro especial. Espectacular, puro especial. Pistola y la conectan viene para lyrically asesinar.
Pelón, pelonete, cabeza de cohete. Te voy a cantar algo para que recuerdes. Yo soy el pelado llamado Chabelo. Nicolás Cueva, ese es mi abuelo. Si ven que me quemo, no apaguen el fuego. Que el micro está ardiendo y pararlo no debo. Y para que sepan, esto es en serio. 12 años yo llevo en este mi juego. Estrellas pobres, ese es mi sello. Saludos maníacos, saludos el Fusca. Unidos andamos buscando la ruta. Entramos al hip hop con ojo vendado. Hoy los cazadores detrás del venado. No me haces pendejo, ya vi tu reflejo detrás de la puerta con mi espejo. Pues no se preocupen que ahorita lo arreglo. Descargo mi arma y lo mando al infierno.
Espectacular, puro especial. Espectacular, puro especial. Espectacular, puro especial. Pistola y la conectan viene para lyrically asesinar.
Man, Relevance Radio, man, 2018, man. This is how
That
we
guy
do
disappeared. Where you been, S.A.?
Oh, man. Handling
He said,
biz.
oh, man.
Handling biz, you know
Get
what
it,
I'm saying?
Papa, get it.
Hey, but you know what, though? It was dope, man, getting all
Chemo the
back
Black
together,
Skin.
doing our thing, man.
That's right. 2018, our
Dead
first
Silence
show.
in the building. Make sure you check him out tomorrow night. Joe K's Lounge, right?
That's right. Joe
Let's
K's
get it.
Lounge, Vernon. Get out there. You know what I'm saying? Silly Rabbit, MVP.
Get your ticket.
You know what I'm saying? Big ups to Sal Rojas for coming through,
Thank you,
rocking
brother.
with us. You know what I'm saying?
Brown
Chemo
Pride.
the Blaxican. You know what I'm saying?
Chemo.
My brother Sicko, man. It's
What
been
up?
great. Surviving the ones and twos. You killed that mix today, homie. Straight up.
Check us out. Check them out. Also, tomorrow, Inner City Dweller's going to be rocking with
Survive's
us.
going to be up in there,
Oh,
too.
because CD gets a cut like a maniac, he's in a cut tomorrow. Look at he's mad. He's already mad at us. Look at him.
Mr. Monomaniac.
Look, I'm going out on the cuts right now. There it is. Take them away, yo. Big ups. Thank you guys for coming through once again, man.
That's right.
Dead
Check
Silence
us out
Records.
tomorrow.
Relevance Radio, man.
Yule. Yeah.
Chip.
Yeah, come on, baby. You looking in through that window, peeping out what's really going on, ain't you? On this side of town. We got the piano in the house with the Lower East Side type of funk, baby. It's all real. Yeah, West Coast, yo.